What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Ligo, one half of Enduro, and I'm here with live LBC as we talk about games media strikes once again. And technically speaking, just before I went on, I gotta give shout outs to my boy Sprite because they did strike again in another way, which is hilarious once again. So let me share this before they take it down. It's funny. Go Nintendo, you guys are hilarious. You messed up. You really did. But it's really out there when saw this, and I gotta say now that if that's the case, that is gonna be. I haven't bought the game, but I am going to buy the game for sure. It is a must buy now for me. Which should be this game right here, Blastmaster Zero version 1.2 adds brand new brand new gameplay modes, trailer, and full details. Excuse me. So I just watched it. Pretty cool, I have to say. It has a hard mode. So now everything's a little more difficult. You gotta make sure you know what you're doing. So at a hard mode, nothing that really difficult. Nothing that, for those who are the hardcore person like that. But the one thing I have to say though, this is what makes me want to buy this game for sure now. It's available for purchase, but I'm down with this. Gunvolt as a playable character. Hell yeah. NC Create, I have no problem giving you guys money because you guys are good indie developers or small studios. I don't even know if say indie, but you are also small studio. And I love that. Look at that. I mean, using the moves that from it, man. You guys, just like how Shantae's for Way Forward and Shovel Knights. I love how you guys now have taken Gunvolt and make your own, make him your mascot. Please keep on making more Gunvolt games because I'm loving this. And this right here is just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Even have, I forgot the girl name again, but, and then you have a new character here, Ikro. Says for my Gunvolt. Well, yeah, I remember her from my Gunvolt, yes. So she's making her way into this game as well, too. So, as you create, I have to say once again, you guys are freaking awesome. Let me see, take this off. Supposed to be, see this destroyer model, extra mode added, Gunvolt, May 4th, $1.99, free download time frame. May 4th, 17th. Well, like I said, I'm gonna be downloading the heck out of this. May 4th, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy this game tonight for that, because that is awesome. NC Creates, shout outs to you guys for doing the thing. Now here's the problem, Go Nintendo. As you can see down in the comment section, Matt Papa was from NC Creates. NC Creates said this was basically you guys did not listen to your embargo, because this was not supposed to be out now. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. The embargo was supposed to lift it at 11 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and Nintendo, you effed up. But that's what it is. People don't care about what integrity. I'll say this too. Another game that I am looking forward to picking up is Kimiko. I like Go Nintendo. Don't get me wrong. I love Go Nintendo. They're messed up sometimes. They're pretty cool. I love their YouTube channel. But again, when you're doing these kind of sites and stuff, you are on certain things, man. You gotta be careful with that. I love Kimiko. I'm gonna be picking that up as well too. And of course, Wonder Boy. That's the next game I am gonna be picking up. But that's here nor there. So let's get into uh, the meat of the whole thing, shall we? All right. Now this, like I said, what's on Google Plus is sometimes people share stuff that's not in your group, but you just see pop up sometime, and sometimes the company itself has a Google Plus account and it pops up in your feed because of what your interest is. So this one was one of what that had an interest in, and it popped up in my feed. Now, this is from our usual pain in the ass, don't know what the other talk, full of crap. It's an opinion piece. And I have a problem with opinion pieces if people just talk facts. That's all it is. But they don't. They talk a lot of crap. Ben Kuchera, I don't like you people already, but this is from our favorite pain in the ass site, Polygon. But they're bull crap. What up, Melvin? The site is getting ready to rumor whore for E3 and leaking things. Maybe they are, Melvin. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Anyway, let's get back into the crux of the matter, which is of this. So I want to read the article, go through it, cut it piece by piece. You guys comment in the comment section, or if for those who are watching live, I'll watch the chat and see what's going on. Because I hate when people compare apples to oranges and don't really do. It's like you just can't enjoy games no more in most cases. Now I can, so it doesn't bother me. I just like to see how people just write nonsense to get people to whatever. And 1,100 people, 111 people comment on this, but there's some sites I think that should not be even there because they're horrible news sites for gaming. And Polygon is one of them. Yep, you're right about that, Cherry Goblin. Polygon is the same site who couldn't finish Star Fox. They got no skills. So, damn it, GameStop stopped kicking in. So, anyway, I saw it, share Goblin. I'm not sure, I'm sorry, CB. But yeah, I saw it. That one didn't pull me in as I read it a little bit. It's like, that one is not as like this one. You see, LBC is like you read something. For me, who came up with LBC, I gotta lose brain cells. I didn't lose brain cells reading what you showed. Like I didn't like what? But this one had some brain cells for me. So to each their own. So let's get this party started. Nintendo makes buying Switch games much harder than it should be. There are no good choices, and they taste awful. Horrible, horrible headline and subtitle. All right, so let's go through this. Let's go through this clusterfuck with me. Can you guys? Okay. And they're going to try their best to come off as a good and bad. They're going to try to come off objective. And the thing is, when you try too hard sometimes, man, I'm telling you, so you reek of desperation. What up, Ying Yao? God, no talented, no taste. What next? Insults to a child. Oh Lord. Well, let's get started. So, the Nintendo Switch, a portable console with a bad account system. And excuse me, I have I'm a little under whether my throat being a little scratchy. So I've been drinking some stuff from back home, some tea from back home. So excuse me sometime I'm trying to like whatever recover while talking. And that becoming a bigger problem as more games are released for the hardware. Things were fine when they was just Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and a bunch of small digital games on eShop. But those days are over, and we are officially in the age of Mario Kart Deluxe and Puyo Puyo Tetris. You have, I gotta stop right there for 1 second. Why everybody always skip 1-2 Switch and Bomberman R? Those are exclusive to the Switch. Why those games always get people like, oh, we don't like ports, but those games are ports and nobody talks about them. I bought 1-2 Switch and they bought Bomberman R, but I bought 1-2 Switch and it's a really cool party game. But beside the point, even if you don't like it, at least let's be, again, if you're trying to be intellectually honest, there are other games out there that came out other than just Breath of the Wild. But no, like people hate to bring those two games up when it comes to say, oh, Switch is all about ports. That does irk me a little bit. Cherry got me again. You're getting a little too fast. You're reading faster than me. So anyway, you have choices. You have choices when it comes to whether to buy these games digitally or on a cartridge, and neither option is great. Okay, let's see what they said. Why cartridges suck? A big problem is that, and please excuse me for going back to the basics here, cartridges are physical objects. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me see. What are game discs? Are they like constructs of my imagination? Because I thought Blu-ray CDs was physical objects too. Polygon. No, I ain't gonna say Polygon. I'll say Ben. You idiot, Ben. Jeez. All right, let's start with the crap. Let's go. You have to remember to pick them up if you're traveling. You can lose one if you're playing your Switch while you are out and about. You have to find place to put these tiny things. And if you want to play another game, you have to remove the cartridge and put another game in. Oh my God, I can't believe it. You're telling me the basics of gaming that's been gaming from since the beginning of time, basically, mostly. You gotta take out a cartridge and put another cartridge in, and that is so stressful. Oh, I'm gonna get carpal tunnel syndrome just for lifting up a cartridge. Oh, doctor, I'm hurting my wrist because I can't lift up a cartridge, even a small little one. What the hell? Really? Oh, what about the game disc? Oh, wait. Don't you gotta pick it up? And then when it pops out of the console, you gotta slide it out and then put it back in and oh yeah. Yeah, okay. What the F? Seriously, Ben, that's stupid. These are tiny annoyances add up to a bad experience. As basically Yin Yang just stated. So what about the DS? What about the 3DS? What about the PlayStation Vita? Excuse me? I think they use cartridges and nobody complained about them either, Benny Boy. Adds up to be annoyingness. Bad experience. When you take your system out of your house, just like the same games I just said, 2DS, 3DS, Vita. The portable nature of the Switch is its selling point, just like the other consoles. Having all the games stored on a system memory, so you can't lose any of your purchase, and you can swap games at will, is very nice, especially when your house is filled with little kids. So the 3DS. So is those same consoles, you idiot. I know parents say it, but there's not many parents that coming out saying all the stuff that you're saying right now because, oh, wait a minute, they lost their Pokemon game cartridges and stuff. Are you kidding me, dude? Hell, there are people out there who got their game disc scratched and cracked and set on and stepped on. But the other consoles, well, we ain't gonna bring that up, would we? There's also the fact that physical Switch games may be more expensive than the digital versions, and and that extra $10 adds up if you buy many games throughout the year. You are getting gouged if you buy third party games on the cartridge, and that sucks. Yeah. How about for one? Talk to the third party people who's doing this bull ass. Because I remember I told you about an interview with Fox with Reggie when the Fox lady asked Reggie about that. He said that's not our problem. We did not. They set the prices. We give them the cartridges. They set the prices. We give them 6 options to what game cartridges they need. So it can be cheap for them, and they set the prices. So don't. So that's the third party's one. And two, again, you know, I ain't gonna go to that. I've said that so many times. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It's just stupid. What up, Poppy 2K? What's going on, man? I ain't talked to you or seen you in a while. I saw you had a podcast a while back, but I was knocked out. Jeez. So, so that's that. Okay. So let's see how they try to be even-handed now and try to say why cartridges are great. Are we thinking they're gonna use the right reasons why they're great, or they're gonna do some BS just to just to back up their first opinion? Let's read. Why cartridges are great. I don't want to completely down the cartridges here. See, you can loan them to your friends to play on their systems. Whoopee. You could sell them to someone if you get bored and you want to raise some money for your next game. Again, I'll say it one more time. Unless you are in struggling times, and I never I've been poor in my life. I never did this, so I'm just one of the few people out there who's not this. But for y'all people, I'm seriously saying this. Y'all, gaming is an expensive hobby. Gaming is an expensive hobby. Yeah, I don't know who told you it's gonna be cheap or whatever. So, so that's one of y'all that because of that you could send it for money. Okay, the save system and the memory, so you don't have to worry about filling up your Switch hard drive. You can put it in your mouth and find out that it tastes bad, as everyone say. And there's a lot to like besides why buy digitally. So you gave this long ass little thing right here, and your way to say the best content, the white cartridges are great is that's it. Not the faster loading time, not that you have a physical copy that you own that you got to worry about nothing in case system ever goes whatever. No, not that you don't got to do installs. No, but because you could loan it to your friend and you put it in your mouth, it tastes that bad. Oh my goodness, that is so weak. Man, that is so man. Oh my goodness, that's super weak. Even Stephen Hawkins can outlive you on that. How weak that thing is, dude. Seriously, holy smokes. So that's you trying to be even handed with that BS of a white cartridges are great. Yeah, man, holy smoke. I know. I got you, Santiago. That's why I said this is an LBC. I read this. I was like, holy smokes, really, dude? Really? Wow. Okay. Well, Let's keep on going, people, shall we? Why the eShop game sucks? Let's go. Digital purchase and save games are locked to your system, just like all the other consoles before was locked to your system. So it's like, if you're a Nintendo fan, this is nothing new to you. Which means you're basically out of luck if the system breaks until Nintendo can move your data and replace it. Now, I give them that. That is true. If the company do so, if they can't do so, then you're out of luck. No, they can do so. They could do so because, oh, you know what? I'll answer that question because of the second part right here. There's no cloud saves. Yes, there's no cloud saves. You can't even log into your account from another system and re-download your games. None of the expected features of the functional account exists on a Nintendo Switch. Now, this is what I want to say that. For those who know, I got a Nintendo Switch from Nintendo. At first, the one I saw, you got me, sent me put up a video about it and everything. Well, and last week, for those who follow me on Google Plus, I had got me a second Switch by luck, thank goodness. But I got a second Switch. The first Switch I bought. The first one was sent to me. This one was bought. Now, in that one, I had my account locked into the first Switch. And he's right. There's no save state. I mean, you call it. There's no cloud save, which is true. But here's one thing: I bought a game on my first Switch, and since I gave my first Switch, and I gave it to my sister, all I had to do was deactivate my. Now, if you Switch breaks down before this, then he's correct. But I explain that because he's thinking that that's all it is. No, I took my account, deactivated. I still have an account on my sister's Switch that I could play games with as a profile. But I activated on my new Switch, and again, miraculously, the game followed me over to the new Switch. So it can be done. Now, if he's broken, then he's got a point. I am not, like I say, I like him. I'm more fair-minded than him. I'm more objective than him. I'll give like I said, an instance of that for anybody like that, really. But the failure rate of Nintendo can't transfer your games over to your other console is basically very, very low. Less than 3%. Now, your saves and how far you get in the game, that right there, it brings it up a little bit more. So you're right about that. He's right about that. So you can't kill your saves over and you get far in Breath of the Wild, for instance, and you gotta start all over again. Yes, that one he's correct on. But he didn't. The thing about it is the dude didn't explain it out. I'm gonna explain all this stuff out for you guys. Which is why it makes you want to think, why do these guys hire these bad writers? What up, Brownie? Why do these guys write these bad writers? It's beyond me. So let's go. I have spoken to many people who refuse to buy any digital games until this is fixed. I want to know how much of these many people did he think, or did he just talk to people like Xbox fans, PlayStation fans, or people who love those consoles. Not a shot against those people, and not a shot against those people, and not a shot against those gamers. But there's a difference. The reason I'm saying because there's a lot of people who have this misconception on those games and ain't bought it on the other consoles because they don't know what's going on. See, everybody still thinks when the Wii U was coming out, everybody still thinks that that in the Wii U you had to install games. The only game you had to install in the Wii U was Zelda Breath of the Wild, which was a 3 gig install, which took out less than a minute. But okay, depending on your speed. I have 300 megabytes down, so yeah, it took me less than a minute. But anyway, that's the only game you had to install. Every other game was basically put in the disc, it runs. Printing this, it runs. No problem, no installation, nothing. That's it. But people thought, oh, well, Nintendo got the installations too. You guys talking about? No, Nintendo didn't have installation. The Switch doesn't have installation. I put in Mario Kart, cart inside of my Switch, plays instantly. No installation. You think? I think you might be right about that, man. I think it might be the actual head of Polygon. I hope not, because that's what I said. These people, these people get the power to do this stupid thing? Oh my God, it is. So let's see what he said. As I said, I've spoken to many people who refuse to buy digital games until this is fixed. Yeah. Okay. I got a next question too, dude. And I've done this too. How about if you say that you drop your Switch, all right, and you break? How about you take your SD card out and put in another Switch and then reactivate the account on there? Oh, you could do that, right? Oh, wait a minute. I think you're just full of crap and you didn't know about that. Whatever, Sprite. I'm just. Hey, I made LBC a show, so I gotta provide my LBC for the people. All right, you gotta give the fans what they want. Not really, but it's just gotta do what I gotta do. So, and I don't blame him. It's ridiculous to have this issue in 2017. I hate that stupid ass quote. It's 2017. You should be like this, Nintendo. You should be like this. Right? Okay, 2017. I shouldn't have to pay for broken games. I should have not paid for games that have online disc DLC, Capcom. I shouldn't have to pay I shouldn't pay full dollars for a game and it takes 2 months to patch the game after it releases. That's 2017. But nobody want to call that part out. That one flies on the radar. That's my boy. That's my boy, Melman. Simple sense, baby. Ain't common no more. It's simple sense. So, 2017, especially when this is a solved problem. Every other system that is manufactured by Nintendo. As I said again, how about okay? You said it's not a problem on the other system, except for the whole hacking and they taking your credit card. And again, the Switch has this problem to a degree. I applaud everybody. On the Wii U, it didn't have this problem. On the Switch, it does. Me, when I bought my download, I didn't put my credit card on the Switch like I did with the Wii U because you had to hack the system itself. This was a little more open-ended on this one. So you know what? I buy me a Nintendo Go eShop card. That's just safer. Just do that, people, because the system is not set up to be as perfect yet. Like the Wii U had it best that you could do that and you had to hack into that or whatever. But you go into Wi-Fi, all kind of stuff, and people think so. No, I say right now until we find out what's going on with the Nintendo online and everything. Excuse me. Get yourself an eShop card. Yeah, it's a really good game on the eShop. But anyway, let's keep this going. There are real valid reasons to avoid buying digital games on Nintendo Switch, and the issue doesn't exist on other platforms. Again, the hacking, the broken games, the DLC practices, all that stuff. We don't talk about that crap. Yeah. Okay. Now let's see if he redeemed himself, because he didn't redeem himself that well with the last bull BS about this is gonna be great. No, let's see if he redeemed himself. Why the eShop games are great. Being able to load the games quickly without swapping out the cards, worry about losing your copy of the game is great. Okay, thumbs up. I play my Switch on some weird places, and having my library of games right there is very nice feature. Okay, I'm down. I see with that. Digital copies of third-party games maybe also cheaper. Okay. Which is another selling point. Even though tracking that price difference itself is a pain in the butt. If you're not following news of how much games will cost physically or digitally, you need to do some extra research on prices before you go buy a game. Technically speaking, looking at your couple of stuff you bought before, I think you need to do some research too, but you're correct on this too. Give you a thumbs up on this. So this right here, why eShops are great, I gotta say that's a good one. That's a good one. That's good. So the first one, when you try to do it back up here with the cartridge, that one was horrible. Why cartridges are great? That was a BS. That was a straw man's argument. That was so horribly constructed. eShop one, I give you that. Now, let's go to the conclusion now, shall we? So, where does that leave us? Each option is great. Each option is terrible. And you didn't explain how they really, the first one was great, but I digress. The problem is Nintendo Switch puts you in a situation where you have to look at everything from pricing to your pricing your plans on how often would you like to play a game before making a decision to go physical or digital. If it's that much of a decision, you should not be playing video games. Seriously, people, you should. Will you save money getting a game one way or the other? Yes. Technically speaking, yes. Is this title you plan on loaning to a family member or interested in trading in when you're done? Yeah, that's the some people. I would say yes. How crushed would it be if your kids spill their juice on your system and you lose everything? I just explained what would happen, which you didn't do in the article. Okay. Going through the flow chart with every game release is a pain in the ass. Are you kidding me? Really, dude? No, it's not. You see a game, you like it, you buy it. That's it. Why is it such a pain? Why is it a pain in the ass? I don't get it. Until pricing issues and account management tools are fixed, this situation is going to continue. What situation? It's not that hard to see a game, like it, and buy it. Or don't like it and don't buy it. Why y'all make things so freaking hard? Why you guys make it so hard? Buying a new game should be fun. Exactly. Not a headache. Why are you making it a headache? And Nintendo has a way of go before that fun is part of a buying experience. I think that's about it. I don't want to even go to the comment section because I would lose brain cells. I looked at it earlier before. It was stupid. So I'm not even going to go down there. Not at all. Not a freaking all. I'm going to leave that alone. Why people do stuff like this? Why you guys, why do they make stuff so hard? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's pretty damn simple. I don't get it when you guys make it so hard that purchases. You see it, buy it. You don't like it, don't buy it. I don't know why that is such a hard thing to do. I don't get it. That is just ridiculous. Oh, because CB really, jeez, you need help, dude. Seriously, you do. Whew. Gotta love game media. These people don't. These people are horrible, horrible things. Really. So, what's y'all comments? Pathetic. Mm-hmm. Santiago 360 said they are attention whores. Sprite, but like I like to be told what to buy because it's 2017. That's a good one. That's a good one. Dang, I miss what I missed. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna bring you guys in. I'm gonna send out the link. And y'all call my time, or you could jump in as well too. Cause that was a loss of brain cells. How the hell you gonna have that kind of argument, man? You're right, Sprite. These guys cannot. These writers. Holy crap! Simple Sense is gone. Sorry, and Simple Sense is gone, and this is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. No, I didn't. People, oh brother. Anyway, let me see. Let me bring you guys in. So keep an eye out, Sprite, Renegade. Well, not Renegade. Time out if you want to jump in. Give me a second here. Let me just get the link from the top and drop it in the stuff. Poppy, if you're listening, I'm gonna send the link. Say anyone if you want to jump in too, because we ain't chit chatting in a while either. But hold up, just see something here. Let me see something. My parents install. That's what you get, you jackasses. That's exactly what you get. Sorry. I'm watching somebody install a MR2 on their thing, and they got corrupted on their PC, and they got corrupted. That's what you get. Why you taking stuff from places like that? No shit. That's idiotic. That is so stupid. Oh, people. I don't get it. All right, that should send it out there. All right, the link just got sent. But holy smoke, that's ridiculous. That's what you get for trying to do that crap. Anyway, yeah, like I said, Brownie, timeout. Yes, you know, if that's what y'all want to do, you could jump on into that one. Let me see. Well, when someone is full of shit that comes out, shit just comes out of them. You're right about that, Yao. What up, Sprite?
Konbanwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konbanwa Pinda.
Jeez. What up, timeout?
What up?
Hey, timeout here.
Yeah, man. I had to do an LBC, man, because Polygon had to do some bullcrap again.
Do they need some huggies?
Oh, they needed them huggies, boy. They needed them huggies. Cause that huggies was so full of shit, man.
What they did?
Huh?
What they do?
This guy talked about the difference. Talked about why buying games for Nintendo is bad. What because of physical, and he was giving a positive of buying physical and a negative of buying physical, and a positive of buying digital and a negative of buying digital. And his physical positive was bullshit. Pure, utter, 100% grade Angus beef bullshit. He gave you this whole. Better make this extra thick. Really, Ying Yao? Oh my goodness! Give me a second. The time I'll explain it. It's because you look like you jump in again. If anybody jump in late, but yeah, I know people. Like I said, it hurt the brain cells.
Uh-oh. All right.
So basically, I'll share it again. Time out.
Okay, cool.
How do you find these?
Oh, it came up. I explained it. Well, you wasn't there, so like I said,
Nah, it came in like a few minutes ago.
Huh?
I came in a few minutes ago.
No. Yeah, I was. Google sometimes have affiliated. Okay, people post stuff. Not that. Also, if you're in there and it links your prep, like what you like games.
Mhm.
So Polygon,
okay.
Polygon does have a thing on Google Plus, and it just shows up in your feed, your regular home feed. It does not, Sometimes I get IGN, sometimes I get like when me and Dr. Figo share cars. Sometimes I get stuff from Nissan. So it just pops up in your feed. You don't really subscribe to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one
I
popped
get
up, and I was this was popped up. So you can see this now. Time out.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. So damn GameStop, keep on stuff. So basically, they said this guy wrote Nintendo makes buying Switch games much harder than it should be. That's what he said. I was like, huh? Huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, let's read it. The Nintendo Switch is a portable console with a bad account system and is becoming a bigger problem as more games are released in the hardware. Things are fine when you had Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, but a bunch of smaller digital games in the eShop. But the days are over now that you officially have Mario Kart Deluxe and pre-order textures, having the choices when it comes to whether to buy games digitally or on cartridge. So he says, why cartridges suck, okay? The big problem is that, please excuse me for going back to the basics, which he didn't, because that's not the basics. Cartridges are physical objects.
Mm-hmm.
What the frick is a game disc?
Yeah.
What is it? What is the disc you put in an Xbox and a PlayStation? It's not a game disc. It's not that physical too.
Man.
That must be a construct of my mind, man. I imagine that shit. I imagine it, man. I got voodoo.
That don't even make sense.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, what's he complaining about?
Well, no, that's what the first thing he said. That's the first thing he said. Why cartridges suck? The biggest problem is that, pause, and excuse me for going back to the basics, cartridges are a physical object. What the frig? No shit. We know that. So what the hell are they?
So what? The negatives are that the digital game.
No.
Okay.
I'm going piece by piece. Why cartridges?
Okay.
But the first thing that he used is something that's stupid.
So he doesn't like physical? Okay.
He's gonna give you wait. He's gonna give you why physical sucks and why physical is good. He'll give you why eShop is sucks and why eShop is good.
Okay.
He's trying to play he's gonna try to be like he's like how I do objectively, like look at things and say, okay, let's look at things objectively, all right? Because everybody, like I said, you guys know me from now. I always say everybody has a bias. I have a bias. I like Nintendo. I'm not biased, but I'm just doing it because I'm breaking down the argument. In this why cartridge sucks. He's talking about cartridge sucks, and he basically comparing it. Later on, he compares it to the other systems. But my point is, doesn't the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 has physical games?
Yes.
Wow, he really forced that one up.
So the first thing out of your mouth is, let's go back to the basics. It is a physical object. What the frig?
Oh, wow, okay.
Was he not?
Every console except the PC.
Was he not a gamer during the PlayStation 1 and N64 era when it was in Saturn, when it was like one has cartridge, the rest has disc?
Let's go back to the Magnavox and Atari. They all had physical games.
Yeah.
This is nothing new. This is nothing new.
And if you really want to get technical, the TurboGrafx 16 use little cards. That's physical.
My point is, game from since almost game inception, except for like back to the first when Tetris and all the other games like Pong, which was made was made digitally, really were never made for being a game in the first place.
Yeah,
gaming has been a physical concept.
Yep, even the circuit boards and arcade machine, it's been like that for years.
So this is you're already starting off on the wrong foot already with this BS. Okay. Second, you have to remember to pack them in when you're traveling. You can lose them if you're playing your Switch while you're out and about. Does this guy not have a PlayStation Vita, 3DS, DS, 2DS?
Apparently.
And if you're walking with your PlayStation and Xbox and you bought it physical anyway, don't you have to pack it as well? Yes. If you're gonna go to your friend's house?
Yes.
So
I guess this dude never had a Game Boy.
Jesus.
He had a fucked up childhood. Y'all just gotta excuse him.
I think about it. It's funny. Going back to his first quote, going back to the basics. You have to find a place to put these tiny things. Again, 2DS, Vita, blah blah blah. If you want to play another game, you have to remove the cartridge and put it in there while moving the other to play another game. Really?
Wow!
Holy crap!
Wow!
Man, you are Einstein, brother. Give this man a Nobel Prize.
He discovered America.
Give this man a Nobel Prize. I'm sorry. Get this man out there. Maybe he could find a way to stop global warming. Okay, he is a smart man. Holy smoke. So if I gotta take a game out of my PlayStation and I bought it physical, I gotta take the disc out and put it in. Not really sure. Jesus.
Wow.
These are tiny annoyances.
And who is this again? Polygon?
Yes.
Damn.
These are tiny annoyances. Yeah. Your life, boy, talk about first world problems. These tiny annoyances add up to bad experiences when they're taking a system out of your house. Again, the handhelds. Why he's getting the handheld, I don't get that. The portable nature of the Switch is the selling point, just like a handheld. Having all these games stored on your system memory so you can't lose them at any at any of your purchases. Can swap them out at any time would be very nice, especially if you have a house filled with little kids. They've been doing it since the inception of gaming. So no, that's a dumb argument. And of course, use the third-party thing, which it does sucks. I'm not denying that, but you talk to the third party. I've said already, Nintendo has proven that we do not, and the game cards are not that expensive. Because they give you 6 freaking options. You got a 1 gig, 2 gig, 4 gig, 8 gig, 60 gig, and 32 gig cards. If your game is not that big, you get the lowest gig you can get. So let's not pull. Huh?
One thing I don't get is people complaining saying they should put more space on the Switch. It's going to cost more. And then people complain and say, well, if I got to buy a gig, an SD card, like 120 gigs, it's like $50. It's like, okay, so you expect it to be on the Switch then? It's going to be 50 more bucks for the Switch. Or maybe not 50. Of course, they get, discounts,
Yeah.
But Nintendo give you the option to buy the size you want.
I know, but again, remember, it's bad for Nintendo is what they call it again. It's bad. They're anti-consumer because they give you the option to buy what the freak you want. I don't never understand that argument ever. That makes no sense. And anytime I hear people in that argument, I'm like, do you really know what anti-consumer is? How about I bought a physical game? I gotta install it on my. I gotta install it on my console. And the game, and it's not even a full game. That's anti-consumer.
No, it's not. That's the best thing that has happened since sliced bread. What you talking about?
Man, you know I come for that microphone. So you heard that right there. You heard that right there, right? I'm time out. That's the negative of cartridges, right?
Yeah.
So he wanted to be objective. He said, "Why cartridges are great? Let's read through why cartridges are great." Time out.
What was
Oh
that?
boy.
Why cartridges are great. I don't want to be completely down on cartridges here, since you can loan them to your friends to play on their systems, or sell them to someone else if you get bored or you want to raise some money to get a new game. They save system memory, so you don't have to worry about filling up your Switch hard drive. You can put them in your mouth to find out they taste bad, as everyone says. There is a lot to like besides why buy digitally. That is why is it great. Not that it loads faster, not that it ain't got no installs, not that you physically buy the game that you own it. Nah. Not those. But this is, and look how small that little section is of white cartridges. This is great. Are you kidding me? Jeez.
Well, wait, so he said that cartridges are great because you can sell them and hand it to a friend.
Yep.
But isn't it the negative that it's physical? What the heck? Oh, okay. Oh,
Now you see what I'm talking about?
people.
Yeah, it's beyond pathetic.
I ain't gonna go any further down. I mean, and he does why eShop sucks and why, and then you go down here why eShop greater than the forces. Conclusion is just pure BS.
He's gonna be, no, it is. It's gonna happen.
Huh?
This is just beyond. It's dumb. I'm looking at the article right now. I'm looking at the comments, and I'm like, come on,
You
people.
even, boy, you better than me because I watched it this morning, and I pulled back. I was like, oh my god, my head's gonna hurt.
There are a few people in the comments that are making sense. A few people are trying to fight the idiocy, but it's a losing battle. I see. It's a losing battle.
Yeah, man, you are shouting against the rate. You're shouting against the water, man. The ocean is coming in, and you're shouting out against it. Just stop. It's not working.
Yeah. I wanted to make a comment, but I'm like, it's going to be a battle of stupidity. So
It's going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? Oh,
Right.
This deserves an L.
It's an L, baby. I ain't seen you in a while. You gotta bring an L back, man, because that's an L.
I was at a commission for a while, man.
I got you, man. Yeah, I could see that because I was trying to hit you up for to do that thing, and I ain't hear nothing back, bro.
Maybe he'll be out of contention after this article. Oh god.
I didn't know you hit me up, man. I would have done. Hey,
It's cool. It's cool, brother. It's cool. You know me. You're cool. It's like that.
just hit me up again, man. I'm gonna check my stuff, baby.
I got you. That's all right, man. But this, like I said, yep. This is why I don't like. This is why I say game media is full of crap. This is crap. This is BS right here. This is a stupid. And again, it's an opinion piece. So I give him credit for saying opinion piece. But he's trying to come off as objective, and it was a horrible attempt. Horrible attempt to try to come off even tilt. It's not even tilt. There's nowhere close to even tilt. When your first quote is, let's get back to your basics. Let's take it back to the basics. It's a physical object. That's why it's called a physical game, dude. Wow. Now you see what people now you see what they call why I call my show LBC.
Yeah. And sometimes it's super LBC. We ain't got to LBC 64 yet. And we definitely got the LBC way.
No, but this is straight up messed up right here. And again, he has a couple points, but not. I mean, his premise is set up in a messed up way, and that's why I said what I said. And then it's funny. Okay. Another one is when everybody was talking about the Switch selling. Remember 3 weeks ago, people were saying, "Oh, the Nintendo Switch sold about 1 point, close to 1.5 million worldwide and stuff like that." Everybody was spreading those numbers around. Now the new numbers coming around. Barely anybody writes about the 2.74 million. Now that Nintendo said that's the count, that's the number we release.
They want it to be much.
Huh?
They're not going to make that. They're not going to be screaming about that.
No, it went beyond expectations. It sold 2.7 million, and Breath of the Wild sold 3.5 million on 2 consoles. But other games that's on 4 or 5 consoles sell that much. They be like, "Oh, this is the greatest." I'm like, so one game, yeah. I like how. I said I have
already got their money.
Yeah.
They already made profit, and not even.
Remember, oh, hey guys, remember last year when they're like, Breath of the Wild needs to sell about 2 million to be profitable. Remember that one?
That was.
No, last year. Remember they were saying, "Oh, I don't know if Nintendo gonna pull 2 million on the Wii U." It sold 1 million on the Wii U and 1.5 on the Switch. I mean, 2 million on the Switch. Sorry. So
it's not that they're going to sell way more than that too.
Huh?
That's only the beginning.
No. I'm talking about that's the latest number Nintendo gave for the March. We know April. This is May right now, so we know that number's gone up again.
Oh, what were those numbers for?
That number I gave you, the 3.5 million was for May. For March only.
Oh, yeah, not even April.
Not even April. That's 1 point. They sell 3.5 million.
Huh? Were the console sold just for March numbers?
Yes, the numbers I'm giving you is Nintendo's end of the year numbers. Because March is the end of the year for the financial end of the fiscal year, end of the year for them.
Damn.
So we don't know nothing about April yet.
They ain't talk about April yet. Nope. And they ain't talk about it. So.
They probably sold.
Maybe that's why they. Jesus. People still underestimate Nintendo. It's like,
Yep. And remember, I got my prediction basically. I'm thinking my prediction is going to come true mostly because I don't know, because I use Simple Sense or basically my look in the home Nintendo bin all the time. Because I said before this, by in 2 months they're gonna do 5 million. Then they're gonna do about, I said by the end of the year they're gonna do between 8 and 10 million for the Switch.
That's gonna blow them out the water.
Yep. Well, hell, they already doubled up their production. They were supposed to do by the end of next year. They're supposed to do 8 million. They doubled in the production to do 16 million now.
Oh, that, yeah.
If they do 16 million by the end of 2017 financial year, that could be the fastest selling console of all time.
But it's impossible.
Excuses gonna be flowing in.
Oh, trust me, Aries 73, it surpassed 3 million already. If it's 2.74 million in 1 month, is that? Come on.
the salt is gonna be so good.
Come on. If they already don't sell that much in 1 month, 2.74 million. Yeah, it's gonna sell a little bit. It's gonna be this another month just passed. We're in a whole new month, baby. It's already passed up. I'm thinking they're already back close to the 5 million mark, like I said before.
I wouldn't be surprised because every time they restock it,
it's gone.
Out of stock.
It's gone. It's 100% gone. And I should know that because GameStop just came out with an article saying yesterday, talked to Business Insider saying that we have never seen this because every time we get a restock, we thought we didn't know the demand would be this high because we always thought it's going to be at least a day or 2 days. We're literally selling out on our restocks within hours. And again, I got my Switch on a whim. Thank goodness. I for some reason, something tell me. And again, shout out to Jay Fleming because I saw his post. I was out for lunch and I was like, I'm feeling getting Chick-fil-A. I'm like, well, there's a GameStop right here. Let me see if you have it. And I walked in and she said, yep, we have a switch. We have a couple of switches in here. I'm like, sign me up, baby girl. Let's go. I got mine on a whim because I wasn't even looking for one really at that time. I just went to get lunch. So, yeah. So the money will be flowing. The money being good, of course. I mean, Nintendo's been a roll all of last year. I've said it. If you've been listening to my podcast, I always said that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it's gonna have that. And I'll say this too. I'm still standing by my stance. And if I'm wrong, I will gladly say I was wrong. Because when I got my Switch, because I never looked into the Switch when I first got it the first time. But I looked at my console and it goes to the part it says online services. Now, when I go and say online services, the first one says play games online. I don't see no asterisks beside it. But when I go further down, it has asterisks for like paid service, this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm still thinking they're gonna have a non-subscriber and a subscriber for Nintendo games only. I don't know about third parties. They're gonna nickel and dime your ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like for first party stuff is going to be free, but like you said, third party stuff, yeah, you probably have to pay.
It's fair. It's super fair. I mean, people have been complaining that these third party games like Call of Duty on the Nintendo weren't too far with the other consoles. Now, if you want that same experience with Canon, we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo doesn't have to do it. It's their game, and they're not gonna mess around with their audience.
Yep.
They have to move the world.
As what you said this year was the year of what timeout? This is the year of the Switch.
What was that again?
Remember you had your video. This is the year of the Switch. That's what you called it.
Yeah, that was like before it came out.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying this. But my point is it's being proven. That's my point.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's going to be a follow through with that. But I was just saying yes, it's the year to takeover.
The takeover, yes, the Nintendo takeover.
Last year was the year of the speculation. That was across all companies, all the whole industry. But this year is, and obviously last year, even though it was year of spec, I said it was year of spec for everybody. Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, and everybody, it's third party. But Nintendo had the most speculation. Nintendo had the most rumors. They had the most talk about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I was saying the year to takeover. Of course, I said, being nice to the other,
I got you.
I'm just choosing who I think is going to take, going to take over. You guys can choose who you want, but I said it's going to be for me. I'm picking my pick, the Nintendo. It's going to be the Nintendo takeover. That's why I said Nintendo takeover. But yeah, it's done. It's a done deal.
No, man, don't be doing that, man. Why you trying to predict like us, man? What you trying to predict like us, man? They can't handle the truth, man. The Huggies are filling up. The Huggies are filling up.
They don't know how to act.
Man, what you call it? What you call your little baby again? I forgot.
El
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's right now, man. He's out there getting himself some. He getting some royalty checks because hell, man. I'm telling you right now. After this, you're right. You need to put some stock in some Huggies, man.
The answer has finally arrived.
The Huggies is too much, man. It is too much right now.
Man, I wanted to commentate on that article.
I can't comment on it.
Nobody can really comment on it. I think I took care of it very nicely, so I don't think I think everybody's all right. Like I said, you have your own child, bro. Because Time will say he's gonna do it. You got your own child. Go ahead and do a video on it.
I'm not gonna
I was going to do a video on the the other article I found that after hearing this verbal diarrhea, this was a pure LBC on like I ever seen. I literally wanted to like just shoot myself after hearing that crap. Like it was really hard to sit through.
Mel meant you on ass.
Says when discs are not physical media. So
That's the first thing that had me laughing this morning when I saw it. I was like, really?
So all this time we'll be using holograms as disc or something.
I mean, seriously, that's the first thing you see. That's what I'm saying. When I see something like that at the beginning, it's like, oh, great. You know what? I just hurt my head a little bit. Oh. Okay, this is LBC. Because the first thing is that.
Oh, and the eShop thing. I haven't seen somebody contradict themselves. And like he says one thing, and then in the good things about the eShop, he completely shoots his argument in the foot by contradicting himself.
Oh, this is not the worst contradiction I've heard. I've done an LBC about the localization one. That one was a contradiction because that whole article was a contradiction when I did that video. That guy went back and forth. Man, I mean, people cracking jokes about the whole.
I'm convinced now that Polygon articles are not written by humans. There are trained monkeys who write these articles.
The next game trailers.
Come on, man! Why are you insulting monkeys, man? What's wrong with you? All right, but monkeys could take PCs and throw it in the wall and write better crap than this. That was crap. That was crap. And you so desperately try so hard to be even till that it come off so desperate.
Liger.
Yeah.
Let's all be so honored. The idiot that grew this article isn't a game. I think he hasn't touched a console in his whole life.
Nah, he doesn't count. No.
Not till Gen 7, CB. Not till Gen 7.
Yeah, he touched a console, but it's again. I have no problem. See, this is why I said. Okay, and Duo. I'm talking about in there. I have no problem with my bias on the sleeve because everybody has a bias. But I could tell you, hey, Nintendo could do something, whatever, like we did with the eShop, whatever. I could say he's right. He was right there. Like, I could do that, but most people don't do that crap. They just try to stick to their sticking point.
But Liger, the whole cartridges thing, like, let's be honest, all gens have cartridges in one way or another. He acted like cartridges hasn't been seen in gaming since the SNES, David. What about the Game Boy? What about the Game Boy Color? What about Game Boy Advance?
Well, basically,
what about the PSP?
Basically, the argument got shut down when he's talking about the PlayStation. The Switch is a portable console. Then what about the Vita? What about the DS? What about the 3DS? Those also are portable consoles with small cartridges.
Well, so this, as I said, cartridges has been part of gaming since the inception.
I got you. That's what I said. I said in the video.
So either that moron has never touched a portable in his life, or a console in that matter.
Let's be honest. He touched it. It's a bias. It's a messed up bias that people got. That's why I did a video. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna change what people's style. So again, say that again, Brownie.
It's the same dude who played Star Fox.
No, it's not. No, it's not him.
Well, let's be honest.
I know it's with the guy named who plays Star Fox is with an A. I remember his name started with an A.
But let's be honest, we're talking about the West Side that gave Bayonetta, that took off scores from Bayonetta because he was quote unquote sexist.
And it was the same guy who played Star Fox is the same guy who gave Bayonetta the lower score.
And we're talking about the side that said that Mario Kart 8 was not going to sell, and oh boy, what was he proven wrong twice, because Deluxe is selling also Game Buster. So
yeah. Yeah, I saw that. It looked like that thing is killing it. Like, wow. I didn't expect that.
Well, like I said, let's wait until see when Nintendo puts out this for the weekend, because Mario Kart sold 2 million, and when it came out on the Wii, it sold 2 million worldwide. I think it was 2.5 or 2.2. I could be wrong on that part. I know it was over 2 million in the weekend. So They started off on launch day with 500,000 in America, not worldwide. That was just only America. Basically, it was 400 on Blair, but I just went up to 5,000 just to make just 500,000 just to be whatever. So
actually, for people that were around during that time, how many did Polygon said the Mario Kart 8 was going to sell?
I can't. I don't think they gave a number. I don't think they gave a number, but they said it was not going to sell because Wii U is not the they were saying that the console has not the leg room to it doesn't have the install base for that game to sell that well, which it did.
Yeah, because I remember like Polygon, you can write a bestseller book of how much bullshit has come from the mouth of Polygon over the years.
Oh, definitely.
Like I haven't seen a game media outlet so full of crap since IGN and X-Play during their primes.
I will say, go ahead.
And that is like an in game threat.
Oh, I called that one. I called that one a long time ago. When you guys, I still remember that one. And I added when you guys remember when we did a bad year, good year, and I said the one website will be GameStop and it'll be shut down. And lo and behold, 2 months later, it got shut down.
Game Trailers was just bullshit incarnate. It was like everything. Like remember Michael Factor?
I gotta tell you right now, he's eating his shit right now.
Every time he can. I think Factor and Adam Sessler, like, you will think Nintendo killed a family member or something because those two had it out for Nintendo.
That's the way I look at it.
Those two had it out. Like, they are just waiting for Nintendo to go bankrupt. It's like the hate is real. Of those, like Factor will badmouth Nintendo every chance he got. Even
who Michael Factor was.
I know, right?
Believe me, he said some stupid shit. He said the Amiibos was going to drive Nintendo into bankruptcy
because he followed what Avalanche Studios did with the Disney Infinity, which I remember. Again, people who listen, I remember when we had a podcast, and I said. I said, when Avalanche came, I took the shot at Nintendo. I said, I was like, dude, I wouldn't be taking a pop shot because the one difference between Nintendo, yes, because they can't fill up all this the demand. You're 100% correct. The supply and demand is really whatever, which is basically it's a business. You want to be more, you want to supply to demand, not demand to supply. But you got so much supply in Best Buy and Target and Walmart. You paying a lot of money to keep those store shelves stocked. That's what ran your company down. You're paying like close to $50,000 a store and stuff some places. That's a lot of money adds up.
Yeah, Toys R Us specifically had like a whole, at least in my country, I don't know you guys, in your guys' countries, in my country, they had racks, like whole racks dedicated to Disney.
They don't have whole racks, but they have one rack just for Disney Infinity and Skylanders. Like one side is Skylanders, one side is Disney Infinity.
Yeah, for me, the Disney Infinity and Skylanders, like I think there's more stock in my country. Like I went to a Toys R Us and like you can see both of their sections, and I was like, damn, those games like have a lot of figures.
So
that's way too much.
Yep.
You know, I've been thinking something I wanted to discuss with you guys. It was like I came with like my best pal Metal and me came out with a theory. If Sony is going to copy the Switch success and do a portable console, can they do it as more powerful than the PS4, but had the portability aspect without it affecting the performance of the console?
No.
Because let's be honest, at this point, Sony fans are like indoctrinated that each console generation needs to be more powerful than the next.
No, they kind of make it more powerful than Switch. Yes, Morpheus is more powerful than Switch.
Yeah, but I mean more powerful than the PS4. I mean the Sony fan base wants each console generation to be more powerful than the last. If Sony will do a Switch clone and it is weaker or same power than the PS4, I think Sony is going to get some nice backlash for his own growth.
I don't think they will get backlash because why make a portable console? There's never been a portable console that was more powerful than the console itself. There's never been one.
That doesn't make any sense. And also you have to keep in mind that, I mean, that's kind of like what destroyed the Vita, was that it was so powerful that like the companies who were putting AA and AAA games on it were putting console AA and single A money into games that like it was too expensive to develop for them. So that's why a lot of them stopped supporting it.
Yeah, but you got to remember this. Sony is a reactive company. Like,
well, we know that.
If shit is successful, you can guarantee they're going to come up with an Ampli name knockoff for it.
I mean, let's keep it real. We already know that you know, a year, 2 years down the line, maybe even next year, they're gonna come out with something that's gonna be very Switch-like.
Let's be intellectually honest. They did put up the pattern for their Switch-like console before the Nintendo Switch pattern.
Yeah, they
did. They did have the ideas for it anyway. So they had an idea for it. They didn't execute it. That's their problem.
But you know that Sony said that they're going to reveal their next gen console in 2018. So
well, that's good for them. That's when the console comes out. And it's short. Anybody has it. Hey, people gonna go. Right now, there's 60 million people out there who are enjoying the PlayStation 4s. For Battle Ale, they're enjoying it. Let them, when they come out, they're gonna go buy the new one and keep it moving.
No, but actually, my question is: if the next gen is going to be like Sony's going to rip off from the Switch, but I
don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I think Sony is pretty much wedded to this, to basically these consoles that are PC-like. That's what they're going to stick with.
Oh, so it's mostly let's be honest.
It's going to be a PS5, okay? It's going to be a PS5.
Yeah.
I can see them going, as you said it before, I see them go more streaming games, but they're not. Yeah, I'm not going to.
Actually, I take that back. It's not going to be a PS5. It's going to be a PS4.5, like the Scorpios, the Xbox 1.5.
Actually, I saw a video of a guy that was saying that Sony needs to push the boundary of 1080p 50 frames per second on the next generation. Like, do more than just 1080p.
Let's slow down there for a second, because that's what it was trying to push this generation, and it didn't reach it.
Actually, they were pushing in 7th gen, 8th gen. I mean, you still have games now that can't go 1080p 60 frames per second solid.
No.
Yeah, but that is the Sony, like Sony fans.
But this is what I'm laughing, because remember they're the same ones that say, "Oh, we're gonna get 4K, 4K this, 4K that." So yeah,
man, let's slow down. 12K game. I don't know. You peasants, 4K, 12K. Yep. Yeah, I know that was a troll.
I know somebody from my friend's work that he wants the next Sony console to be even twice as powerful as the PS4 and run native.
Okay, I have a question for your friend. Does he have a 4K TV?
No, he's not my friend. He's an asshole in my friend's job.
Does he have a 4K TV?
Yeah.
Is he planning on? Okay, he has a 4K TV. Does he want to spend $100 per game?
No.
Well, then there you go. He's not getting it.
Yeah, and you're not yet. We already. Excuse me, gotta check something out here.
No, because I was taking my friends, like I taking my friend to work, and he told me of a jackass that said all that he kind of gets pissed when you have a DS or a Switch at work, because he's I use Sony Pony.
So I mean, I don't know why would you get angry if somebody playing that game. What up, Poppy? Yeah. I didn't even see you scoot in, man. Poppy, you there?
Oh shit.
What's going on, man?
Oh shit, son. What's going on, people? How we doing?
What's going on? Good, man.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay. Woo, woo, woo.
We thought Google may have been acting weird because it's been acting funny.
Yeah, it was acting up, man. Yeah.
What's been going on lately, Poppy?
I didn't get my invite at time, so it may be true. It notified me really late.
Yeah, what's been going on, Poppy? I know you, like I said, I know you've been busy as hell. Too,
I've been busy, life and all the other shit. But I got a PS4 Pro the other day.
Okay.
And
how you doing it?
It's all right.
Really?
It's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's all right. I mean, the real reason is because I waited all generation for the PS4 games to come out. They finally started coming out. The RPGs and the niche titles that come out for Sony.
And you were like, I'm on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to jump on it. I said, well, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta get something new. And since I can't find a Switch any fucking where, I said, you know what? I can't. I'm impatient, man. I was like, man, fuck. I want to get that. I do want to get that Sony. Let me get these games in. So I didn't play The Last of Us. I didn't play any of the Uncharted stuff. I didn't play any of
I got you.
Play Horizon and all that shit, Persona 5 and all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting the same thing for my, like I said, like
Persona 5 is sweet.
And contrarian, just so you're aware, the Sony PlayStation 4 is more than double the power of the PlayStation 4. It has the T-flop processing power. It has twice the power.
It has. The problem is though, is the system.
Are they using those specs? That's the thing.
Well, the thing is, they're not fully utilizing.
Yeah,
exactly.
The games are based on the PlayStation 4's original, the vanilla version.
Here's the problem with everyone keep on saying they.
Well, it's like the 3DS, right? The 3DS came out with the new 3DS.
Yeah, the new.
So all the games are created for the 3DS, but there's only a relatively small amount of games that actually take extra performance on the new 3DS.
I think it's Hyrule Warriors Legend, Smash,
Monster Hunter X does,
and in Pokemon something.
Xenoblade Chronicles, Monster Hunter X.
Yeah, and that's about it.
And that's about it. But that's what I'm thinking that's going to happen. Yeah, this is what I suspect is when the Scorpio comes out, they're going to have to start dropping off the PS4 vanilla, man. They're going to have to start pushing the Pro, the power that it can.
I don't think they're doing that. I really don't think they're doing that.
But they got a big install base with the original, so why would you drop that?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're like Sony's probably going to say, hey, and Microsoft, they're going to be like, hey, could you please support our newest, really expensive console?
Yeah, but Microsoft don't really have the games like any. You know what I'm saying? I hate to. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Microsoft console doesn't have the games that Sony has. And it's.
No. They don't, which is weird. Because I remember when the 8th gen started, everybody. I was one of those people too. I'm not gonna deny it. When I was
they killed Scalebound, man. That was the game I was waiting for right there.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it.
I was looking for the PC. I'll be honest with you. Like, and anybody can go back and check this out. Like, when the 8th generation started, I myself was like, okay. Between Sony and Xbox, because Sony they said Wii U had a slow start. So did Sony. Sony had a slow start too, and Xbox had some games. So I'm like, okay, Xbox is what the console has more games, has more exclusives, whatever. But it's weird how that switched now. It flipped over at the end right now. Like Xbox's games are dying off, not coming off. I mean, we have not heard nothing. Hell, we don't, as Triple M and everybody else said, where's Cuphead? All the other games is gone.
Well, Phil Spencer told us that they aren't investing in single player games anymore. So
he changed his story around recently.
Well, yeah, because Phil Spencer's a two-faced bastard. But I'm like the hilarious thing is like the studios that would have been making. Well, the problem is that every console needs marquee titles, because even back through the generations, you can, if someone's names, N64, SNES, Sega Genesis, you can list 4 or 5 marquee titles that were exclusive to that system, single player games.
You gotta have a balance, Red. You gotta have a balance. You
can't have it all. You have multiplayer, but the thing is that you need marquee titles to make that console what it is. Like,
look at the SNK
Genesis, you think Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, the SNK machines. Remember back in the day that they were so expensive, but the only company that was supporting SNK machines was SNK themselves.
Well, not just that, but I mean, think about Neo Geo. Neo Geo has no marquee single-player games that people are like, when they think of Neo Geo, they're all multiplayer games.
I don't know
why anyone would think that you can have a console.
When I go back to my Neo Geo collection, it's all fighting games. And
exactly.
That's all you think about.
I don't know why anyone would think you could have a home console or any type of gaming device, dedicated gaming device, and not have any marquee single player games that showcase why you should have this console. So, and the fact that someone would go out there and say some stupid, that's not very bright, and then try to walk it back. I'm like, no, we know because you canceled Scalebound.
Okay, guys,
shuttered all these studios. Yeah,
I got one question. All you guys are Nintendo fans for the most part, right? So most of you guys got picked up the Wii U. I myself included. I still have my Wii U.
Yeah, I still have mine.
I traded mine in. No, I'm joking.
I mean, for Zelda, I mean, even Zelda, I mean, you could argue that all the games are coming out are basically Wii U ports, right?
Yeah.
So I got Mario Kart Deluxe.
Yeah. So why is it selling so good now?
Because of the name brand.
Because of the marketing, right?
Yeah. And the name brand.
They hit the hell out of that marketing, man. They knocked
for Mario Kart. Mario Kart has the marketing, but also as one thing that's read as been many times too, Nintendo has basically catered their IPs. That's the one thing that Nintendo has done. They make sure that the IPs are there.
So now that the market has reacted, right? The consumers have reacted to it. Mm-hmm. The third parties, they have no choice now but to support it. You know?
No. They didn't do it for Wii. And that was the but
you got to look at it. This situation is different now.
Not really.
Because Microsoft and Sony are not money hiding. They're not money hiding like they used to.
Sony's still money hiding.
During the Wii generation, well, not in the extent that they used to back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller than what it was back in the day. Even Phil Spencer came out and said that. It doesn't make sense to money hat something for a temporary period when there's no.
Well, let's be honest on that one. The only reason he said that because
they got their budget slashed.
Their budget got slashed.
Of course, I mean
it has nothing to do with good
I know, but third parties. Remember Capcom? How they were in dire straits until Monster Hunter, and some successful releases recently. But some of these third parties, including the Japanese studios, they basically got their hand caught within the cookie jar, you know what I'm saying? That
is true. That part is true.
So now that the cookie jar is fucking sealed, they can't get in that motherfucker anymore. They gotta go to Daddy Nintendo. They gotta go back to Nintendo support.
Let's put it this way.
I think the Japanese third parties, but Western third parties, no, because Western third party.
Look at Square Enix. Square Enix. When was the last time you heard Square Enix talking about? Oh, we're going to support the hell out of this thing.
No, Square Enix is split. Square Enix is split. You can't do that. Square Enix Europe and Square Enix Japan is two different companies. We gotta make sure that I've said that for the last 2 years. Those two companies are different. Square Japan, when I was over in Japan in 2015, Square Japan, I was there in the office talking to these guys, and they said I'm gonna support the Wii and the Switch because 66% of the market at the time, and up to now that the Switch is out, been owned by Nintendo. That's it.
Yeah, they got the handheld market on lock.
And now that you got a portable now, like right now, if you got a Switch. If you just think you talk about SNK Poppy, if you want to Switch right now, go to eShop and Spike could vouch for me.
It's all Nintendo stuff, yeah.
No. It's SNK.
SNK Geo stuff,
SNK has flooded the freaking Switch, dude.
They're jumping on that shit quick, man. They got to get them pennies real quick, man.
They're getting them because
but SNK was in a dire economical situation.
But I thought they went bankrupt already. They got bought out. They got bought out.
They sustained themselves by pachinko machines in Japan.
Oh, the pachinko system. Okay.
Yeah.
But SNK played more.
What the hell happened to SNK? They should come out with some nice ass fighting games, man.
They bit up. And let me just put this way: they did a Sega treatment. You know how they do their IP.
I ain't gonna lie, guys, man. Don't you guys miss the hand drawn graphics?
But that's what we're trying. You're right.
No, you're right, man. I love the King of Fighters, the King of Fighters series, and King of Fighters 13. Like art style was amazing.
To me, it's all about the art, man. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you're right. But here's the thing. But here's the thing, though. You're right about that. Like I go to, like I said, but if they're about, I think they're about 15, 16 games that's SNK on the eShop for Switch right now, and the console just came out. They are literally putting a lot of SNK games. They have Samurai Showdown, King of the Fighters, They have Fatal Fury. They have Mark of the Wolves that's going to be coming out. I mean, they got a Metal Slug. They got a bunch of SNK games coming on this thing. And
I would play a new Metal Slug. I would pay for that.
I would pay for it too.
SNK's been breaking bad lately, and they no, literally they've been like, okay, like, I mean, I haven't been
That is a hell of a show, by the way.
they came up with that terrible. They licensed out their Neo Geo to some weird company that made these shoddy devices, and literally SNK's like, we're taking our license back, and the company's like, hell no, you won't. And so basically, like, they held the license hostage, and SNK had to go into litigation for it. So I mean, it's like they haven't been doing too well lately. You know, arcades have been drying up everywhere, even in Japan, where, I mean, they're not like they used to be. But I mean, you know, that's
sad.
Yeah, it is sad, but
but that's what's good. I mean, same thing with Konami.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Konami.
Yep.
Konami, but like what Spice said, like, yeah, and they put Bomberman Type R and basically in a market where nobody's like fighting against them, and this Bomberman Type R is selling.
Yeah, because people have wanted a Bomberman game that had Bomberman in it, and not, you know, whoever that was, Bomberman Zero, with the weird boy and going around blowing stuff up. I mean, really, like Konami acted like it was so hard. It's like, that's all we wanted. Was
here's the funny part right now. Look what Sega's doing right now. Now you got Sonic Mania and you got Ford.
I have to disagree with Mr. Redfox. I mean, come on, Mega Man Zero is like the purest form of Bomberman you can ever have. I mean, look,
no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. How realistic
it ain't. Don't even
I would rather the worst Bomberman before that one was Bomberman Pocket, where basically it was like a weird platformer on the Game Boy Color. I would rather play that than Bomberman Zero.
Yeah, I love the Super Nintendo Bombermans.
I'd rather play Superman 64 than Bomberman Zero.
No, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
No. But I was saying,
y'all act like you didn't like all that fog. I mean, what's going on with y'all, man?
You know what? I really enjoyed in Superman 64 flying through those rings. It was just,
you better call your BS busters on yourself.
That was just masterful level design. I mean, that aspiring to be a game designer, I want to make a flight simulator where you fly through rings. It's like the most fun idea for a video game.
I'm not gonna mute your mic too because you're talking bullshit too. So stop this.
Okay. Enough about that. But I mean, Dr. Feelgood did a podcast about this a while ago, and I think it's coming to pass. I think the Japanese third parties are going to fall in line with Nintendo just because it can make money with the Switch. Yeah. In terms of Western third parties,
that's what people want. That's a new trend.
But you see, and even the Western parties don't really fall with that. It doesn't bother me or whatever, Mike, because you still have Sony and Microsoft. Yeah. All I care for is a vibrant gaming
healthy
market.
Industry. Yeah,
that's all I care about.
Yeah.
We get options. People buy it. We spend money. We keep making games, and that's it.
Keep making games and music too, right?
Yeah.
You got to keep the music alive too, man.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, I just want a vibrant market because I don't want.
I mean, think about it. Gaming soundtracks, man. Gaming soundtracks are the new thing, man.
Let me put it this way: as long as David Wise is still making soundtracks, I'll
right? Am I right? Like gaming soundtracks now that they actually have like the real, legitimate tools and shit. Like the music, some of the gaming music is amazing, man.
I know they get in this point, and I like how they are. I like how they're reaching. They're reaching further out now, making their games.
Look, as long as David Wise and Yuzo Koshiro are still making stuff, I'm all right. Okay.
Timeout. What the hell's wrong with timeout, man?
I think he must have seen something hilarious.
Oh, he's laughing his ass off.
Sorry, I would.
You went there. You commented.
I forgot all about Bomberman Zero, so I went to go look it up, and I watched the YouTube video. I went straight to the comments.
Oh no! Why did you do that?
Yeah, Bomberman Zero is trash.
It is. Like Bomberman Zero, looking at Bomberman Zero, you know what it feels like? It feels like someone at Konami said, "What do Americans like? They like dark, gritty."
You guys ever get the sense? You guys ever get the sense Digital Foundry kind of goes a little bit over above analysis?
Hell yeah.
On Nintendo
yeah.
stuff, and then on
not,
like
even
this,
Nintendo, not even Nintendo stuff.
the Sony stuff, they go a little bit.
Over everybody.
They overglow a lot of stuff on Sony stuff. Oh well, this game, you know, the animations are, you know, are a little bit stiff, but the overall presentation is amazing.
Look, I'll say this. I'll say this. They found a market and they made money off of it. Basically, because they're part of Euromaker. So I'm not knocking the hustle.
Eurogamer,
Yeah, I'm not knocking the hustle, but I don't like when they.
Oh, that's what they're doing. They're hustling the whole fucking internet, man.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is this: when Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii, and they were like, "It's a great game," except for that 59, one frame.
Yeah, the 59.
You saw the video where they try to. Did you saw the video where they try to find that?
Hey, what happened to that chart? What happened to that chart? Your gamer.
I need to rant about this because that 59 frames per second ruined Mario Kart forever.
Wait. It didn't ruin Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Poppy. Did you see the video where they try to find out the 1 frame per second and they were like, "There's the frame right there. There's the frame right there." I'm like,
man, who was paying attention to that shit?
I was like, wait a minute. Your human eye cannot tell.
Exactly.
Per second. Dude,
the only thing you can actually tell is like when the frames are breaking, like slicing in half and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a big enough drop, but 1 second.
You see the defect. You don't see you don't see the, you know.
If you're missing a frame, I mean, who knows how many frames?
Exactly.
But here's the thing, though. That's the thing that killed me. That's when you saw that video. He's like,
Liger was
right there. There's a frame right there. I'm like,
and that's
Liger was that the game explained Mario Kart Deluxe frame rate comparison to the original Mario Kart Wii U?
And it was repeated. Was
that a parody or something?
Yeah. No. So for those of you who are Mario Kart, for those of you who are tech whores and you need to have everything be perfect, get
those motherfuckers, man.
No, get the Switch version. Get the Switch version because it not only does it have all that missing DLC, it has that one missing frame.
Guys, I'm gonna bring another one up to you.
It's right there, dude.
Okay, think about this. Zelda. When was the last time Nintendo actually patched a full line Zelda game multiple times, like they've done with Zelda Breath of the Wild? They're on patch 1.2, and let me finish. How many times has Digital Foundry went back to to fucking run that shit again?
No, the last
after each patch.
To give you an answer, the last game they did was Skyward Sword.
Yeah, because it had that game-breaking glitch.
No, but I'm saying like Digital Foundry right now, right? They're having to go back and rerun those games every time they get patched to see.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
That's what they're doing.
No, they're doing it now.
They're doing it.
All right, you got me on that.
They're doing it now, man. Yeah, and as far as Nintendo patching,
and they did it with Bomberman. They did it with Bomberman R. Check it out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, but Bomberman R did have a frame issue before they did the patch. But as far as Zelda goes, I think the reason Nintendo's patching Zelda is to lay the groundwork for that DLC that's coming.
The Switch had, technically speaking, this is how the patchwork went out. The Switch did have a framing issue problem because it was a port from Wii U. So that was the patch. The second patch that came out was to fix all the glitches that basically people use to farm.
Yeah, the exploitations. Yeah, the exploitation.
They passed those stuff out, and then now
and also to mess it up for those people who, for some reason, want to hack this game and play it on PC with.
That didn't work that well. And the one that came out yesterday now is a patch so you can use the voice work. So if you're in America and you want to speak English, Japanese, German, whatever, it's a patch there now that you could learn. You could change the language and listen. Which is pretty cool.
Yo estoy jugando el juego en español yo ahora.
Yeah, they have your Spanish. They have this. It's free.
Yeah. I mean, I know that's hard for some people to understand. Free DLC. Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the Wii U version like me, you have to go to the eShop and download the voice pack.
Yeah, but it's still free.
For the
It's
Switch.
still
No.
free.
I was just saying. I was just giving the people the option. If you have a Wii U like me, I bought it to Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. You gotta go and get the voice deals, patch DLC. You have to go to eShop and download it. But on the Switch, it's automatic. So
yeah. So I mean, people just need to chill. Although I will say this much though, it's interesting that they're actually giving you through DLC. One of the little additions is this game's version of the Stone of Agony to find secrets.
Which is ridiculous.
I'm like, seriously.
I know, right?
Can I say something? But it's going to be a little controversial. I kind of felt underwhelmed by the first DLC pack.
Yeah, it wasn't really, groundbreaking.
The source of the trial of the sword is mostly just beat up enemies and
but it lets you power up your master sword to max power all the time.
And the costume, I only like the Phantom Hourglass, the
Phantom Glass
costume.
The sentry armor.
I fucking despise Tingo. What the hell would I want to dress Link ups at that Link?
I can understand, but they do have Midna, the Midna helmet, and I'm okay with that because like Midna's like my favorite side character in the entire franchise.
Everybody, like I said, you might not like it, but there are people out there who do. For some reason, they do. So let's leave it at that.
For some reason, they like that 35-year-old man who dresses up like a fairy.
Yeah, I gotta ask you, hey Poppy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you bought it. So what games do you have right now for the PlayStation?
I got the Uncharted collection, Last of Us remastered, and the Ratchet and Clank remastered.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's actually pretty cool, man.
Those are good games.
Yeah.
So I didn't go wrong with that, man.
No. Like I said, I think in maybe like Red Fox said, like later this year, I'm gonna also pick up a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, if you're a gamer, guys, I mean, we all grew up during the original PS1 era and the N64 era, and there was all kinds of games, man. I'm not gonna cheat myself because I prefer Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
No, both systems had viable libraries and games that were. I mean, I hate to go back to this. Both systems had marquee single-player titles that.
But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think Sony is missing the boat here, man. They're not allowing you to play your PS3 games on it.
Yeah,
you gotta pay for this bullshit service, man. It's like $20 a month.
And it might be the same thing for Switch.
Don't do that.
You have to buy Mario Kart 8 again.
Yeah, so
fuck.
Yeah, it might do that. But the reason I would say like for me, like I'm those same games. Like, I bought games for PlayStation 4 because my cousin has a PlayStation 4, so I play games by her house. So I already bought a couple games for her, and I'll buy them again. So I play. Like I said, when a certain person, two people kind of told me last year, I said last year I played. I know it's right, but I played a PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, Vita, 3DS, Nintendo Wii U. Yeah, I played all those games. I played games on all those consoles.
Yeah, so, don't cheat yourself. Yeah, man, enjoy yourself.
That's
about.
Yeah, so I am gonna pick. Yeah, I did because when I went to get the Switch, the lady said at GameStop that you could get a PlayStation, a regular OG PlayStation 129. I was like, I'm waiting for two more games. I'm looking for a game translated over to America. Yeah. If it does that, then I'm gonna get it. But I'm gonna get a couple.
Yeah, get them, man. Right now, look, I got those 3 titles, $20 a piece, man, on Best Buy.
And it flips over for America, like for Nintendo, the Wii U. Like this, if you never bought a Wii U, this would be the perfect time to buy a Wii U.
If you can find a Wii U, because they're at full price now. They're like $230 for used ones at GameStop.
That's up to you.
Yeah, if you can find it.
Sorry,
they're not selling those things anymore. They're like gold now, son.
They should have got on the train when the shit was plentiful. It's too late now.
Yeah.
When I saw how much they wanted to trade in value, like no thanks. I'll keep mine.
I always been Nintendo and Sony ever since I first started this channel. So I always been kind of
But some of us are old heads, contrarian. I'm like I'm 37, so I'm I've been through all the ups and downs, son. I've seen it
They
all.
probably have the games that you like to play. That's probably why you like them. Like it's like you have different games that you like to play. Like,
Who didn't jump over and play Breath of Fire on the PlayStation 1? Who didn't go and try to play Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation 1 because we missed it on the 64?
That's why I got a PS1, but I got a PS1 like I got a PS1.
You had to,
when
man. You had to. I mean, you're.
I would say it had to, but back then, I would think in our time, like Red and your time, Poppy, like we were people like my next door neighbor had a system. Right?
Yeah, my boy had a Saturn. He had a Japanese.
Exactly. So we didn't.
A Neo Geo.
Yeah.
So I go and play that shit over there all the time. Yeah.
Anyways, I need to go.
All right. Peace.
It's getting late.
But
even if you
like
didn't have the system, you just go to your friend's house. Like, if you didn't have a Genesis, you go to someone else's house.
Because my friend had a PlayStation 1. I didn't have a PlayStation 1 at the time. My thing was my friend had a 64 first. I had me because like when Super Nintendo came out, I had me a Sega. I didn't have me a Super Nintendo. I didn't have Super Nintendo till late till I got into my college years.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever works for you. I mean,
yes, but we listen back then. I never had this whole. For me, growing up in the Caribbean, I never had the whole console war crap. My friend had a console. I had a console. Everybody had a console. We played games.
The console war is just a figment of people's imagination. It's all based on journalism. Yep. The journalism between the gaming magazines.
Well, no, we know. I know that. You know that. Most of us know that. It's just this because again, Phil Spencer when he was clearing up his mistake that he made, he said, "Yeah, I flew over to London. I was playing Breath of the Wild on my Switch." I was like, "Hey."
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I fucked up. I was playing this all night and didn't get enough sleep. Messed up. Sorry. But I mean, here's the thing.
That was a salty comment. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is what he said, dude.
He was salty as shit when he said that.
Yeah, if this was a console war,
he's like, damn, how'd they get Horizon on a PlayStation and Zelda on a fucking Switch? And Master Chief fell on his face, man.
Yeah, let me put it this way. If this is a console war, this is the laziest ass console war I've ever seen because none of these people are playing or fighting against each other what we had in our console wars, which was them throwing shots at each other with games, exclusive games that were awesome, you know?
But if you think about it, a war is extended battles, right? So if you really want to get technical about it, each army or whatever you want to call it is restocking and refueling and re-upping their manpower and shit like that.
That may be the case, but it's still
re-entering the war.
It's still the sorriest ass war we've ever seen. They're like, hey guys, what exclusive do you have? We don't have that much, but hey, which version of Call of Duty is better on which?
Remember when Grand Theft Auto came out and everyone was like, look at the grass on the Xbox and the PlayStation 4, like the grass.
But, hey, guys, I'm gonna tell you something. The PlayStation 4 is not bad. It's not bad at all. You're not gonna be like, I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna be amazed by it, but you're gonna be pleased.
He gets the job done.
Yeah, you'll be satisfied.
Hey, Poppy, if you listen to my channel, have I ever banned more Xbox or PlayStation?
Nah, I know. That's why that's why I talk to you guys.
It gets the job done, and to tell you the truth, the reason I'm getting a PS4 later on this year is so that I can
jump on it. Yeah,
Yakuza 0, Yakuza 5.
They dropped it down to $250 now, so you can get like a couple games. And
man, I'm getting shit used, man. I'm not.
I wouldn't get it used because Sony, the initial stocks were pretty poor quality, to be honest with you.
I'm okay with that. I don't mind spending $129.
I might give me a slim anyway. A PlayStation 4.
Oh, you'd be happy with it. Yeah, you'd be happy.
For me, I want, like I said, like Red said, like other than the games, I want to rebuy a couple of games that I give to my cousin. So I have like Ratchet and Clank. I bought Ratchet and Clank from the Crash Bandicoot coming out. I want to get that for her because she did grow up on playing Crash Bandicoot and stuff. So I'll get the trilogy for that. But me, like how Red said, like for me, I want Trials of Cold Steel 3. That's this game developed right now, and it's because I'm playing Trials of Cold Steel 2 on my Vita, and I want to get the SRW one. It's not they translated to English. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oh God! Thank God.
Thank you. So I could get that now.
So you guys remember the GameCube had the Game Boy adapter, right?
The Game Boy
You play your
Advance.
Advance.
Yeah,
You
the
play
Game
your
Boy
Advance game.
was
Super
there,
Nintendo had the Game Boy, regular Game Boy adapter.
Yeah.
And what happened to that? How come they haven't brought out any of those games?
Because it's cheaper for them to sell it to you. I mean, they make more money selling it to you on a virtual console. Basically.
No, but I'm saying like the original Game Boy. You know what I'm talking about? There were some classics on that, man.
It's cheaper for it's. I mean, they make more money with the virtual.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I like those Contra games on the fucking Game Boy with the yellow and the green screen, man. I love that shit.
yeah, they were fun.
Those were fun games.
Those were the classic games. You're right.
You know?
But I did a video about that too because, like I said, you know what's funny? When I went into the store to buy when I got the Switch, and the lady was talking about stuff like that, I said, like, I still have my original. I still got the original Game Boy. It still works, and I still have the original. Because Kirby's month was this week. Was it this week? Kirby turned 25 or the week before?
Or last week, I think it was.
I think it was last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kirby turned 25. I still have the original Kirby without no powers and nothing on my Game Boy. Still works to this day. My Metroid 2 still works to this day.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a damn.
They had
good
some
game,
classics,
too.
man. I'm telling you, they had some very nice classics. I know we did some of them for the Game Boy Color, but a lot of the games, like, they just been forgotten, man. I mean, they could bring back like a collection of those or something. Hey, who knows? They might bring out like a Game Boy Mini or some shit.
They might do that. They're talking about the rumors with the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
We've said this in numerous podcasts. All over the place. They should really instead like they should take the engine they use for Metroid.
Yeah,
they should use the engine they use for Metroid Zero Mission Fusion and just do Metroid 2, and then just add Super Metroid to it and just call it the Metroid Saga, like the 2D Metroid Saga.
Yeah.
Better name than that, but you get what I'm saying. Like 2D Metroid game, boom. And they could add Fusion to it too. Why the hell not? There you go.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah.
Let it be known.
What?
I just had a scare right now.
What?
Someone tried to break in your house?
No, my Wii U didn't want to read Breath of the Wild for some weird reason.
Oh, yeah, that is scary, man.
So I tried cleaning it a couple of times and it didn't want to work. Now it finally works.
Well, that's one of the reasons you gotta get a backup console. That's why I always do that.
That's weird. I've never had any of my consoles, I've never had any of my Nintendo consoles break on me. Even my old American NES Nintendo Entertainment System.
That's true that, but you're right about that. None of all my consoles still work to this day. Still to this day, but because I know about how the disc and the reader gonna mess up once in a while. It's gonna mess up. I just want to have something that's not being going back and forth too much.
Although I'm gonna keep it real, I mean, just in terms of I wish there was a way to I wish they had a thing so that if you buy a game physically. You also get the ability to save it digitally on something because, I mean,
I don't know how you're gonna do that because you know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, there's the whole rights thing and a lot of emulation, but I mean,
and pirating.
The thing on disc is that discs have bit rot. Discs every time you use a disc. It's degrading. Every time you use it, it's degrading. Whereas cartridges, if you take care of them, they degrade a lot slower. If you take care of a cartridge, that shit'll last. Look, you'll be dead before that cartridge stops working. If you take care of it.
Yep. And now that you take away the whole power, that you don't have to really have the backup battery inside of the cartridge and the console do it now. Then that also saves the degradation of a cartridge as well.
But I mean, even with the back, because basically one of my Japanese Famicom games, I basically altered the saves so that I could cheat and give myself huge amounts of money, and I mean, there's literally devices you could get in Japan made by the that weird Japanese company that makes all the RPG Maker engines.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And basically you get it for the SNES and the NES where you could like rip your saves and back them up. Like you can still rip your saves. So even then you can save a lot of your stuff. But I mean, if you have a CD and it's tied to your CD or like a memory card, because I've never had a console go bad, but I've had I've had memory cards for my PlayStations go bad.
Yeah,
like my PS1 and PS2.
I did have some GameCube cartridges, GameCube memory gone bad as well too. I would say that. Yes.
But I did get one of those like 64 megabyte, 128 megabyte GameCube memory cards, and it was like one of those really expensive ones. That mofo is still holding on. I'm amazed. Oh my god damn.
There's another positive for cartridges.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Well, you see there, yeah. Unlike the article that we just read, that was a loss of brain cells.
We don't need cartridges. Well, I mean, everything has.
It wasn't. No. Basically, at the beginning, this is called ABC because I had to read the article. That was just stupid.
Oh, you mean that? Oh, you mean that article where the guys like Nintendo, if they don't go all in on mobile, they're
No.
Which article are you talking about?
No, the article I talked about was basically probably going to talk about what the difference between buying physical and digital, and why Nintendo is not great for Nintendo for physical and digital. And the first thing the guy said when he says why physical sucks, the first thing he said was, I don't mean to go back to the basics, but it's a physical media. It's a physical object. I should say it's a physical object. I'm like, no shit.
Yeah, you can lose it. I mean, that.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How's it going, Kanosh?
What's going on, man?
What are we talking about? I just jumped in. Along.
Yeah, we're just basically kicking the breeze right now, but I basically don't talk about.
Let me ask you a question. Why do people want? Why do they want to? Like
an all digital.
They want to pick at something that is obviously more superior than a disc drive now. I mean, let's be honest.
Because
the cartridge is so much more superior. You don't have to install shit on it.
Because they're afraid.
Patches, but
because it's new. Well, I mean, it's not.
I'm going to be honest. The one
quirk thing brought back.
Yeah, the one quirk I don't like about the PlayStation 4 is that you have to wait. You don't have to wait to play the game much at all. It really loads up pretty quickly. But your game, you have to leave the disc in there like for a long time. I'm like over a day. It seems like now. Just to install the game.
Just install the games.
Yeah, because it has to install the game on it, or else you're gonna, the stuff doesn't load up as cleanly as it should.
Those installs are a bitch.
Yeah. I'm not down with
I don't know why you don't. I don't know who. Why do you think there's hard drives, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte consoles and shit?
Yeah, but
they fill up so quickly, man.
But it fill up so quickly. That's what I'm saying. That's what keep on forgetting. When I had that I got to bring up the name. But when I had that one-on-one debate with Juicy Fruit, I was like, dude,
what the fuck?
Expired orange juice, my friend.
But anyway, when I had that debate with it, I was like, dude, you don't have no installs on the Wii U. That's why you don't have to have a hard drive. Oh, 32 gigs is small. You don't have to install it if you buy a physical game.
I'm gonna have to correct you on that, Duel. I mean, you had to get
other than
Xenoblade X. You had to put.
But I mean, the choice is entirely yours. Like you can go and basically buy a $30 300 gig hard drive and attach it to your Wii U, and you'll have all the.
Remember how they used to have the battle of the bits? Remember the 16-bit, 32-bit battles, 64-bit battles?
Yeah.
Well, right now it's the battle of the terabytes. I mean, how big your hard drive is. The bigger your hard drive, the better.
But here's how stupid all of that argument is. The same.
I mean, it may be stupid, but it's like that's what they're fighting about.
Well, the reason I say it's stupid is because the same people who are saying they want 4K, 8K, 12K gaming in all these high resolutions, if you made games in native that were natively 4K, 8K, whatever, 2K even, you think 50 gigs is too big? You'd have games that were 100 plus gigs all the time, and then you basically half of the console's price would be on a really big hard drive. That's basically what you need to play the damn games.
Yeah, and to be honest, like I said, like the only game on the Wii U has that really is basically Breath of the Wild because you have a 3 gig install. But I'm still saying like I have a bunch of games physical for my Wii U. I put it in, and I've installed them. It plays, and have fun. I ain't gotta worry about nothing. That's all. Because Zelda's the only one that had that kink to it. But I played the game, had the thing. I bought me a 2 terabyte hard drive the same year when the Wii U came out for $50, and I am nowhere close to filling that thing up because I bought a lot of digital games. Now, a lot of the physical games that you buy, like Halo 6 and NBA 2K and all that stuff,
they still have downloads.
You have install, and some of those installs are like 50, 60. Hell, remember Shadow said he played NBA 2K and it was 90 gigs.
Well, don't forget that Tony Hawk game that they released. And the game itself was like 20 gigs, but then there was another like 40 gigs they had to download to get the game ready. So basically, you got like part of a game that you bought on the disc, and then the rest of the game they're like, "We'll give that to you later."
Yeah. So I understand that, but the argument is, if I look the Switch right now, there's no games that I know for sure right now because again, Breath of the Wild is installing the Wii U with a 3 gig install, while on the Switch it doesn't have an install at all. So I put in the cartridge that said Mario Kart. I just put in the cartridge and it straight played. Yep. No problem, no whatever. I have not used. I know it's 32 gig, like you guys saying. I know it's a 32 gig, just like the Wii U is on the Switch. But I just bought me a 128 gig memory card, SD card for $25.
Yeah, that should hold you for a tick.
But, for a long time, yeah, because I'm not buying. And I'll be this. And if you want to do that, then you have to put in the investment. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, you have to put in investment because if you're gonna do, even if you buy a PlayStation 4 and you have all that stuff, you're gonna buy a lot of games. You still have to get this. And remember, last year is when it just put in the patch to have an external hard drive on the PlayStation.
Yeah, and let's keep it real. If you have a PS4 or an Xbox One, if you have any of these two of the the Microsoft or Sony consoles, if you have any of those consoles, you're going to have, if you have a lot of games digitally or hell, just a lot of games, period, that hard drive is just going to fill up like nothing, okay? Like 1 gig, even, sorry, not 1 gig, 1 terabyte is probably not going to be enough.
Yeah, and let's add to something. This is something I've never seen until now. And well, not now, but in this in the 8th generation. People are deleting their game. This guy was talking about, oh, you gonna lose your game, whatever. People are deleting games off of their console to make space for other games.
Yeah,
I have to do that all the time. You can only have like 12 games. If you got a terabyte, you can only have like 12 or 13 full.
So
that's bullshit right there.
What was the big LBC today?
You got to go back to the beginning. I can't reset the whole thing.
it basically, from what Liger told me, it's basically a Polygon article where they're talking about why physical was worse than digital and why Nintendo is going to have problems if they continue to support digital. But here's the thing. You want to know why physical's never going to go away? Because there are too many people have to trade in their old shit to get new shit. And that helps spur sales for a lot of these companies. And so they're not going to get rid of physical media. Okay? Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Basically,
to be there to do it.
Maybe. But to make the answer,
people out there who like to collect too.
Yeah, you're right. But like I said, you got to go to the beginning. You got to go back to the beginning when you get a chance to watch it. The reason I said that because I did a video because the guy's premise is not the problem. I mean, I don't like it's a clickbait article, of course. It's just that he tries to he starts off on the wrong foot, which is bullcrap, and then he did this long, lengthy thing about what's wrong, and when he said a positive, it was like 4 sentences. Like, really? And then
somebody needs to turn down their Mario Kart or whatever it is.
That gotta be
oh, you already know who it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say that it's basically, the article is basically saying it tried. Okay, it's one of those things where he's trying to be even tilt, but it wasn't, and it desperately reeks of trying too hard. And he just say some stuff in there that was just like I told Red and Poppy. The beginning of the article says, why does physical sucks? Why does gaming cartridge sucks? I think I still have. Nope, I don't have it right now. But he said, why gaming cartridge sucks? I don't want to go. Let's go back to the basics. A physical cartridge is a physical object. I'm like, really? That's
well. I mean, he's the master of the obvious right there. You're absolutely right. A physical object is a physical object.
Yeah, that's why he said it was like it's just that simple. Like I'm like his argument is so men.
Why don't we just play games by telepathy? Why don't we just do that shit?
That's why I was cracking the jokes though, because the funny thing is he was saying about Sony and Microsoft, like, but don't they have a physical disc as well? So what the hell are you talking about?
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Not only that, you gotta have a big ass hard drive.
Yep.
You gotta have a collection of discs that basically don't mean anything.
It's a key.
Because
but my point is,
it's just what it is.
I was just matching him. I was just in the article. I was just matching point for point. I wasn't trying to.
You gotta choose your poison, basically.
Yeah. I wasn't going. I wasn't going beyond the nuance. I was just like he was saying a point, and I just basically hit point for point because it was just that simple.
You know what I think he was mad about? I know what happened. He feels bad because like with the return of cartridges on a home console, it feels alien to go back to a cartridge.
But I'm more cynical than that, Mr. Red Fox. I'm more cynical than that. He basically got what he wanted. Everybody talking about that article. That's what he wanted.
No, you're right. No, I got what you're saying.
No, I haven't even read the article. I'm just saying, if that's
talking about it. Everybody's talking about it.
No,
I wouldn't say everyone.
Not everybody's talking about it.
It popped up on my feed today. I saw it.
I did not see it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's gonna be a one-day thing because if people see his name again in an article, they're gonna pass by it.
Yeah, it's a bad written article. My LBCs is not big. Like I said, I understand what you're talking about, Poppy, but when I do LBCs, basically, it's just
for this generation. Like the weakest console always won the generation, right?
Generally speaking, yes.
Right. Generally speaking, it wasn't. But again, the reason I did it was not for no console war or whatever. Technically speaking,
can we say like the generations are now like running into each other now? They're not like There's no like ready set go
squished together
again.
Yeah.
But like I said before, what I was trying to do with this was not to talk about. My thing is like gaming media has gotten banned. I'm not talking about what the console war, none of that junk or whatever it was. You can't write articles. And again, this is not. If this is a clickbait article, it's a badly written one because none of the concentrate.
If anything, he should be complaining how big the fucking games are.
Well, you want to know? You want to know something?
To install. Why should I be installing 50 gigs, 100 gigs?
Here's the funny thing about all of that is
that's a lot of space.
I read an article on my channel. I did a video where I read an article and then gave my thoughts on it, and there were all of these like typos and poorly like run-on sentences.
Yeah, I remember seeing
You're supposed to be like you're supposed to be a journalist, and yet by journalist I mean. That means you're also going to have to write a lot. And typically speaking, writers, before they submit something, proofread it or have someone else proofread it. And you can't even do that. It's like that's why I don't call video game writers journalists, because they aren't. They don't act like journalists. They damn sure don't write like journalists.
I mean, to be fair, there was
quick and easy buck.
Let me put it this way. I know there are kids that I've tutored that are in like junior high school that have the reading level of fourth graders who in some cases have written better sentences than some of the shit I've read in some of these video game journalism articles.
Yep. And I'm just saying that's why I was talking about it. It was just the construct of the article itself. I don't care about the whole clickbait, all that stuff like that. I know about that, but I'm a grown person. I know that. I'm just looking at like I'm having fun at this at that point, but also like, why would put up a better argument, put up a better something that make people want. I have no problem getting.
No, because it's the bread and butter, man. Bash Nintendo.
What is that? No, like I said, it's not. to me, that was not a Bash Nintendo article. To me, it was again showing that.
Yeah, why do they go with cartridges?
It just makes no sense.
Not go with DVD or Blu-rays. I mean,
again, his arguments was kind of weird. It's just
hey, I would have liked them I would have liked it if they would have went Blu-rays, but that way, I could have played all my Wii U stuff on there. But shit, now they got to do. They got to do what they got to do to survive, man. This is what they did.
You want to know what the hilarious thing is about all of this?
Go ahead.
The hilarious thing about all of this is that people are like, people are getting mad and people are talking shit. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, I mean, if you know anything about Nintendo, they love embracing withered technology. And cartridges are as withered as you can friggin' get because, like, modern consoles, and this is before Nintendo, they exist because of cartridges, okay? The Fairchild Channel F is notable because it was the first console to use cartridges. Because before then, you had that shit where it was like 3-4 games in one that were all variations of Pong, and you plugged it into your TV. and I mean, you know, it was amazing. And people, listen, the cartridge is coming back, and you know, it's a good thing because maybe we can get better load times and not needing massive hard drives.
Oh, we having that. We're taking that right now because Mario Kart 8 loads way quicker than Mario Kart on Wii U.
Yep. So you know, people just. And plus, it has that missing frame, so everyone's happy.
You know what? With that, With that said, I want to say, good to have you. It's good to hear from you, Poppy Beans.
Yeah, man. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody here.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna have to catch up with you later on. Timeout, of course. And because you got Brownie, you got Konoshi came late, but hey, it was whatever it is. Because I was gonna do this as a small thing, whatever, but it turned out to be a usual podcast.
Yeah, you're popping shots. So I had to jump in, man.
It turned into a random cast.
I know, right? But
it's a reunion, man. It's a reunion.
I know it's been a long time, really, technically speaking. Yeah. But like I said, you guys go check out these guys' channel. Everyone here has a channel, so you can go check these guys' channel out. Brownie, Kanoshi, Poppy 2K. And like I said, I know he's been busy, but I've been seeing him.
Yeah, don't subscribe to my channel, man. My channel's dead in a motherfucker right now.
Don't say that like that, man.
No, shit.
You're like, he dead.
I'm dead than a motherfucker right now. I did one show in like 3 months and shit. Come on now, man. You can't. Don't tell people to go to my channel, man. Shit is a fucking.
Mine's gonna be dead because I'm gonna be doing some stuff myself too.
It's only dead when you don't. You gotta constantly.
Yeah, I got to, and that's like I said. I'm gonna be doing the same thing too because.
Hey, do it real quick, man. Before you close it out, what happened to all those guys, man? I haven't been able to catch up with everything, but you know, I don't see all the little rumor videos anymore. What happened with that, people? Why? What's so funny?
The rumor videos?
Yeah, you know the NX rumor videos. How I was gonna have like this powerful shit.
Here's what I'll say. Brownie Takeshi said this first.
And all the games that were supposed to come with it. What happened to that?
Orange juice expired. That's all we got to say about that.
There was a lot of salty people, man. I tell you.
They were.
It's gonna be more powerful than the Xbox One. It's got
what really surprises me is like all the games, man. What happened to all the games that were supposed to come out, man? They announced. They were unannounced.
The thing is that these people made these wish lists and forgot that they were dealing with Nintendo.
I'm still waiting for Metroid, man.
Like no matter what goes on, this is fucking Nintendo. We're dealing with.
Listen, don't say there's gonna be a Metroid and do it and then come out with Federation Force. Come on, man. Don't do that to us, man. Don't do that.
They should make a sequel to that.
Anybody about Federation?
That would be hilarious.
If you beat the game, it sets up Metroid a Metroid Prime game anyway.
No, but I'm saying it's like that's. You remember how the outrage was about that Federation Force?
Dude, it was outrage. It was outrage for a lot of other games.
What was it?
That was the only one.
Retro. Why is Retro working on this shit? Nintendo, fuck you.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happened.
Wasting their talent.
E3. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for E3.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. E3's right around the corner. Basically, right around the corner.
Man, Nintendo don't wait for E3. They do it whenever they want to do it, man. Shit.
Well, that part too, but they're gonna do. They have a digital presentation they're gonna do, and Kimishima did say that they're unannounced games that they're gonna announce at the E3. So,
I'm going to see what Ubisoft.
Did they say that they were going to do a digital event?
Yeah, this is going to be a digital event. It's not,
I like those, man. I don't mind.
They're not doing a press conference.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, actually.
Apparently, Nintendo's cowardly because they're hiding behind their.
Oh, yeah, right.
And not on the big stage where.
The biggest stage is gonna be. I'm not gonna lie with you. The biggest stage for this E3 gonna be Xbox. They have the Scorpio coming out. They gotta prove to people where the games.
But the games, man, if they ain't got no games,
That's
they don't know
what
how
they're
powerful it is,
saying.
man. Shit.
They canceled all the games people were looking forward to. I mean, shit. What else you got? I mean,
We don't. I don't look. I'm not in Microsoft's secret base to find out what it is, and I don't want to be there. But again, I don't know what we got. Let's just wait and see. That's the way I look at it.
Hey, I got one guess. I guarantee there's gonna be a Halo.
Well, they're working on Halo 6. Yeah, they've been working. on Halo
let me
6
ask
for
you
about.
something.
I'm just saying that's
No, they've been working on Halo 6 since last year.
As lackluster as Halo 4 and 5 were, is anyone really like Halo Cell? Shit. Okay. Well, it might be good.
But Red, there's a lot of diehard Halo fans. You can't.
Yeah, they are.
Don't hate
They
them.
are.
You know, I used to be one of them, but it's just I don't know, man.
But I know that's what they're gonna. I know they're gonna announce that Forza. I know they're gonna announce a Forza.
They need to stop that. They need to stop. That's too much Forza.
There's too much Forza. I'll be honest with you. I like Forza. I don't know if you guys played
I like
it.
Forza.
Forza is cool as shit.
If they drop
I got no
another,
problem against Forza, but there's so many Forzas they've been releasing.
Oh, you guys, if you haven't played Horizon 2, man, you guys gotta check that shit out. That's fun.
You got Forza Horizon.
Horizon
6.
fun.
They got Forza got too much. They
They got
released
the
too much.
Forza series, and then they got the Horizon series. Just so you know.
I think Microsoft just I think they really need. I think they need to pick.
We need some DOA beach volleyball. That's what we need.
No, we don't.
No,
No, we don't. No, we don't. Now,
we already got Cinema Cognitive HD.
Well, you shut up.
Sprite talking,
Okay,
man. I got them popping now.
Okay.
You know what they should have done? They should have they should have had Lionhead working on Fable 4. Fable 4 should have
Didn't
been
they close that studio down, Red? They closed that shit down. Man.
Yeah, they should have had instead of closing it down, they should have had Lionhead working on a Fable 4 that was gonna launch on the Scorpio.
No.
That's what they should have done.
Or Scalebound or something. I mean,
something. I mean, you know.
But we don't know yet. Really, honestly, truthfully, we just talking out our ass right now. I'm not even lying.
I think Scalebound was too ambitious for what they wanted.
No.
It was too
I
ambitious.
played Scalebound. It was not too ambitious.
They ran out of money.
Red,
Ran out of money, and they didn't.
Let me finish. It was way too ambitious for the budget that they had given them.
No,
that's what I think happened.
That was not the problem. I've said it many times. It was because of how
they needed more time, man.
Microsoft took away half of the team working on it to do Halo Wars 2. And that was and Kamiya was getting annoyed by that shit.
So he wanted he wanted to do it at half the cost then.
No, it was not about the cost. It was basically the back and forth of working with people and they don't want to work with you.
Basically, here's the thing, okay? It wasn't the money, it was that Microsoft were being douchebags and Kamiya was like, fuck you.
I'm working, me and you working on a game and I keep on doing a project where we supposed to be doing this. You'll be pissed off.
Then it wasn't a priority for them, is what
Microsoft, and it was a priority for them. And Kamiya got pissed. Kamiya got pissed off because they took away.
I actually liked that idea. It was pretty cool, man.
I played it. Look, like I said, I was the one who said he's gonna come to PC a long time ago, and he did. It was gonna be for that. And when I went to Platinum Studios,
hold on. We haven't talked about Mighty Number 9. I know I've been around a minute, but what the fuck happened to Mighty Number 9, man? Red?
You know what?
It sold over 1 million. And no, like a lot of people shit on it because they didn't understand what it was. Because on the surface, Mighty Number 9 looks like it's a strategy game, and part of it does have some strategy to it, but really it's a platinum beat 'em up. Except instead of you just having one character, you're controlling like a gang of characters. I mean,
Red, are you an investor? Did you invest in that project? Are you a fund? Did you fund it?
I bought the damn thing.
I think you're talking about Ukulele Pocket. That's what the game you're talking about.
No, that one and Ukulele.
Mamba number 9? Mamba number 9? The
Mighty Number 9. Oh, I thought you meant Wonderful 101. Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, Mighty Number 9.
Mighty Number 9 is a C grade game that if
damn, you gave it a C?
Well, I mean, it's solid. It's not great.
Man, it's in the bargain bin already, man.
It's not an A. Here's the thing, okay? If you divest yourself from the people who are outraged at
that guy sold everybody a bill of goods, man. That guy sold everybody fucking snake oil, man.
Well, here's the thing. If you take a step back from,
come on, dude, where you at, player?
If you take a step, if you take a step back from your emotional response with how the game with Keiji Inafune and the shit that he did, and play the game it's okay. It's
That's
not
why
great.
I hope
It's not terrible.
Bloodstain.
It's okay.
Bloodstain. I hope Bloodstain don't turn out that way because I have a lot of.
Oh, they only done gone down the road. No.
Oh my God.
That game's gonna bomb.
No, that's
Oh,
going down.
shit.
That's down on somebody because they restarted the game development 3
That-
times now.
That game
What?
bomb.
Yeah.
That
On
game
Bloodstain?
bomb.
Yep.
That
What
game
the
is gonna
fuck?
bomb harder.
Oh man.
I don't know. Like Koloshi says it's gonna bomb. I don't know what's gonna bomb, but
I don't know, man.
They had a concept design first.
I have a
and then,
lot of hopes for that one.
Yeah,
Man.
and they were like, "We're gonna use Unreal Engine." I'm like, "Why are you using Unreal Engine?"
and then it didn't work out that well, so they could try to.
Yeah, I don't get that. It's Unreal. Like typically, I mean, I know you can use any engine for anything. You can take bits and pieces of other engines and use them for other engines.
Yeah, if you like Mighty Number 9, I'm not trying to hate on you. I'm just saying that it didn't.
Well, no, I never said it. I didn't say I
Never.
liked it. I said it's
Oh.
okay. I mean, I did a review on it. It's okay. It's it's
What's worse than that? What's worse than Mighty Number 9?
Sonic Boom.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Man, that didn't take that long.
Like, here's the thing. Mighty Number 9 is playable. You can play it from beginning to end. It doesn't have game-breaking glitches. Their design, here's what Mighty Number 9 feels like. It feels like they had really good ideas. The money ran out halfway through, and then basically Inti Creates had to go in.
Yeah, but then he
donate
take
their
like
time
half
to
that
finish
money to go
game.
make Recore. Didn't he build?
I think
Recore.
I think he took some money from that project and put it and misappropriated it.
And
I don't have
Recore.
proof of this, but I don't think it was Recore. I think he invested it in some Chinese.
And you know what's sad
gaming company or
about
some
you know what's
shit
sad about that? Even that's another game I got messed up too because
Yeah.
Microsoft never marketed Recore.
No, they didn't. They were
But
just
I
like,
heard
it's
it
from the team that made Metro.
Yeah, I didn't even mess with it because I heard it was just broken, man.
It's,
I don't
it's
think
okay.
it's broken. It's
Yeah.
okay, like Brett
Yeah.
said, but no, for real. It was a silent release. Microsoft did not promote that game at all.
Nope.
No budget.
Man, they had it
nothing,
for $20 like a month later, man.
because it didn't promote it.
Yeah, and it sold abysmally.
Yeah, when a
Yeah.
game drops that fast, I don't normally jump on it, man.
That's just what it is. So right now, like I said, E3 is around the corner. We'll see what happens. That's all we can say right now. The numbers came for me and Red Fox. Like the numbers came out that we talked about what it is. I just talked about it just before. Like again, they just sold 3.5 million for Breath of the Wild, 2.74 for the Switch.
Oh man, then this Switch is almost at 4 million by now. Then
I think it's fine. Because that was just for March.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
haven't
you
told
can't
us
even walk
what
in
the
the store
sales
and
were in
find them
Japan.
anymore.
They haven't really told us what the sales are in Japan, so.
No, the 274 is for worldwide. But that was just
Worldwide, I thought that was just
for
US.
March. No, that
Sorry.
was just for March. That's just
Oh,
for March.
shit. Yeah, it's
Right.
more than that.
We in May right now. We in May
Yeah,
right now. So
It's definitely more than that. It's it's probably 5 million.
And
now.
then Mario Kart 8 Deluxe broke UK again since
Yeah.
So let
Yeah.
me get this right. So then you're saying that the Switch is halfway through the Wii U's lifetime sales in less than 2 months.
Yep. Basically, yeah.
Basically, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
5 years
Well,
worth of sales
I mean-
in less than 2 months.
But here's the thing you have to realize. The
And they
Switch.
had,
I
they
wrote
had
this
those-
I wrote this in an essay answer to something Contrarian put in. The Switch is acceptable for people to play. It's cool to own a Switch. It wasn't cool to own a Wii U.
True.
It wasn't.
and, the marketing is much better. Way much better.
Yeah. And I will say this, like it's like I said, the one thing about Sony and Microsoft, the one thing that they even and I never seen a Sony console that was hard to find, or an Xbox console hard to find. Nintendo always had that.
Well,
That's
the thing
only company
about
that had that problem.
the thing about Nintendo is that they only made like a limited few of these things. Like they didn't have, like Microsoft and Sony have the resources to, overload their warehouses with consoles.
And they have the money to pay for that shelf space. And Nintendo has the money, but what's the point of spending, millions of dollars on a product that's not being sold?
Let's be honest too. Also, the track record. You had Nintendo. So it came out kind of. Came on these because it was a new thing. Super Nintendo sold well. 64 sold all right. GameCube didn't sell that well. Wii U came out, sold gangbusters. Wii came out, Wii U came out, didn't sell that well. Now Switch doing it again. You can't. You don't have. You don't have really.
They have to lower their expectations.
Yeah, you didn't have that. Yeah, you didn't have that the constant stream to say this is gonna sell. It's like let's just be supplying them. And again, business 101. You do not want to have. You try your best to be between 95 and close. You're gonna get 100, but between 95 and that percent between 95 and 100. That's what we want demand and supply to be. You can't. You don't want it no higher. That's a waste of money.
Look at Disney Infinity. That shit was everywhere. That shit has been. Disney Infinity was everywhere, and yet that shit is like they couldn't because they were losing so much money keeping it in stock. They overestimated the demand for their product.
Yes. So that's what it is. You don't really do stuff like that. But again, it's just like I said, this right now not a bad. Like I said, that's not a bad number for 1 month for Nintendo. And if Nintendo really do sell, because that's their prediction. They're trying to say the people are pushing them into they're predicted to do 7 million by the end of the year. People say you could do 10 million. I said between 8 and 10 they could do it. But if by the end of the fiscal 2017 and they sell more than 8 not 8 million because it was supposed to be 8 million, they jump production up to 16 million. If they do that, that will be the fastest selling console of all time. If they do that, that would be ridiculous.
In the first year.
Yep. Because they were only projected to do 8 million.
So then what's stopping them from like re-releasing all the exclusive shit they had on the Wii U?
And they can do it if they drop. Well,
you know what? I'll be honest with you, probably nothing's stopping them. You're right. Nothing's stopping them.
I would if I was Nintendo. Shit, I got all these nice, good, fucking high quality games.
Well,
nobody wanted to buy on the Wii U. I'll put them out back out on the fucking Switch. Man.
But right now, their first year, but their first year is not even is very good.
Call that 1080p 60 frames per second.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean they do have some really solid, even without the ports. If you take the ports out of the equation, they have a really good lineup.
Man, you ain't got to call it a port, man. Just call it deluxe, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's if you take the ports out of the equation, they've got Splatoon 2. That that's going to sell gangbusters, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
They've got Mario Odyssey coming out.
More in Japan, I think. Splatoon's going to sell a shitload in Japan.
Well, Splatoon 2 is going to sell a shitload everywhere. I mean, because it's that big.
Yeah.
So Splatoon 2, you got ARMS. That's going to probably ship maybe 500 million, 1 million consoles.
ARMS, I don't know, man. If they don't have enough content in it, and you got Splatoon, I mean, people aren't going to jump on ARMS.
No, I think. Like I said,
you gotta have the content.
ARMS because it's a new IP. And
see, like the Wii U guys, like us, we were beta testers for the original Splatoon. Let's be honest. The original Splatoon came out, it was very bare bones, and then they fully fleshed it out. Because we were hungry, man. We were fucking starving for something.
Not me, but you wanted one. But it's different. I still got a lot of games on my Wii. I still got to go defeat.
Yeah.
But I know. I'm gonna go. You're right. It didn't come out bare bones, yes. But again, like I said.
But now, I mean, it's a fully fleshed out experience. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And now that they took the whole thing from.
I don't know why wouldn't they want to release the original Splatoon first on the Wii, on the Switch?
No, because they can't do it.
Probably because it's too close to the sequels release.
And plus, they would have to completely rework those controls for people who are used to playing it on the Wii U gamepad. And as someone who has played Splatoon 2, I said this in a podcast last night, really, really missing the Wii U gamepad. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you get used to it. Yeah, you do get used to it.
Really missing that gamepad.
Yeah, but like I said, they got. I mean,
the motion controllers on the gamepad.
The motion controls are there.
Yeah, the motion controls are there. It just feels weird.
What you're saying, Red, is that you want Nintendo to sell you like a mimic gamepad, hollow gamepad plastic where you hook up the two.
No,
he's just talking about the second screen experience because you can see the map.
Oh, the map thing. Okay.
What I'm saying is that Splatoon 2, like when you super jump, how you could use the gamepad in certain ways, like it felt more natural.
So what's stopping them from letting us use the gamepad then?
Because it's a single screen. It's not dual screen.
No. You see, the gamepad, all it did was receive the image.
That is true.
And it was connected through Bluetooth. So what's stopping them from doing
a second screen?
Yeah, I think they don't want to have another second screen experience because people.
But you see what I'm saying, though, right? They can actually use it if they wanted to.
No. I get what you're trying to say.
I get what you're saying. I'm saying that just from a business standpoint, seeing the abysmal sales of the
No,
Wii U,
I know.
They're not going to go with that again. Now here's the thing. As a gamer, I would fucking love if they said, "Hey, if you have a
If they
Wii
give you that
game
option,
pad,
yeah,
you can download this thing to your Wii U and you can use the game
'cause
pad." That would be awesome, but
weren't they talking about
would they do
selling
that?
us?
Probably not.
Yeah, they were talking about selling a second screen, like second
Yeah,
gamepad.
they're gonna do that with the
They're
Switch.
doing it with the
probably.
Switch right
They'll
now.
probably sell
They're
that
doing it
with
with the Switch right now because you could play 8 Mario Kart with just LAN play, wireless LAN.
But that's with you. Like you have to buy another system. Like I mean, I think down the line they're just gonna have another screen for the Switch. Like you just for
Right.
two-player
You might be able to just buy
when you
another
don't want
Switch.
to
Yeah, you might be able to just buy another Switch and then play it off the other screen.
For the ultimate two-player experience. I don't know, man.
I don't know about that, but I do know that now that you have your own screen, your own digital screen that anybody could see, like I said, with Puyo Textures, you're not sharing the screen. Same thing with Mario Kart. We're not sharing the same screen. My sister got her screen, I got my own screen. We're playing the game. That's what it was. The 2 screens supposed to be, if anything.
I have to get people are. It's funny. People are talking about until they need to get with the times. So like Sony and Microsoft now. Here we are now, re-releasing the game. Everybody's eating the shit up.
Well, no, I mean, again,
I wouldn't say everybody.
but like I said, I know what was gonna sell on that. They know what it was. Nintendo know what they were doing.
So then, can we all agree that like the Switch ports? I mean, they're gonna be unique to the Switch. I mean, you can't expect PS4 level shit. And
no, there's gonna be. Like I said, they're gonna be their own unique thing, and if it does, it does. I mean, again,
I wish it is like that. Like back, I don't. Yeah, it's just like that's what it should be. Like it should be unique to each system.
No, I got you. And the thing is, like I said, right now, like I said, the first year for Nintendo, you had Zelda.
I don't like the copy and paste shit. Be honest with you.
Got you. You have Zelda. You have Mario Kart Deluxe. Then you have ARMS. Then you have Splatoon 2. Then you have Fire Emblem Warriors coming out. Then you have Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicle X, Xenoblade Chronicles.
Is that going to be ready for this year? Or are they going? They're going to hold that shit off for next year, man.
I said they need to.
They need to hold it off for next year. Man.
I mean, it might come out in Japan this year, but
should polish it.
I said they should put it in. But yeah, there should be like a February or March.
There should be 0 patches for that game when it releases.
Well, that's ain't possible. That's ain't possible.
That's not.
I'm not gonna have. I'm not sorry. That's not gonna happen.
Man, you guys ain't got no faith, man. Shit.
No, we got reality. That's what we got. Reality ain't no faith. We got reality.
Because people are gonna find exploits in ways that the developers just. I can't believe someone did that. Like people have already found tons of exploits in Breath of the Wild where like the developers like, how the fuck would anyone think to do that? And they had to patch that out. So I mean, there was a big ass RPG.
There was a way to get infinite arrows in the game. Yeah. You get 999 arrows.
People breaking puzzles and shrines.
So they patched it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wasn't patches to fix out. Like, hey, they were just saying like, okay, you find ways to get 999 arrows. Okay, then let's take that out of the game. Right. But that's part of the experience. So it is what it is. But like I said, right now, games. Like I said, E3's around the corner. We're gonna see what's going on between all 3 consoles. Let's see what happens. Like I said, I got nothing negative to say. Whatever. When the games come out, as long as we see, as Poppy just said, Scorpion's gonna be the biggest thing at E3. That's I could say that right now. It's gonna be.
That's the automatic winner. If they show games.
If they show games, that's what I'm gonna say.
If they show games, if they come out there and just talk about the specs, no.
I think that was Eurogamer's job. I think that's why they allowed Eurogamer to talk about the specs and hopefully.
Let's see. But we've seen that happen before with PlayStation and the PlayStation 4 Pro and all stuff. They talked about the specs and they still reveal later on for the specs, and then they reveal the VR specs.
Yeah.
I guess talking about Xbox Scorpio.
Yeah.
You guys think it would be future compatible?
Okay, I'll slap you soon.
Okay,
You know
we're
what?
done.
Everybody, like I said, even though Puppy said crack the joke, said like check these guys channel out. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy it. But right now, my voice is already on game and stuff. And stuff.
I ain't saying shit like that, man. Come on, man.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, catch y'all later, man. Have a good night, and you know the usual thing. There's no perfect games out there. What's perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Have a good night.